at this point. Probably none of you guys, because I don't see any viewers. But we're going to get connected on YouTube here. And there we go. Now we're connected on YouTube. What's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We're going to talk about a lot of great stuff when it comes down to it. Nintendo Switch, Metroid Prime is going to be a cross-gen release. Nintendo's already confirmed that it's coming to Switch, so it's definitely going to be a cross-gen release at this point. But we're going to talk about exactly what's happening with it even some more here. So yeah, that should be fun. But yeah, what's good, everyone? Hopefully all of you guys are doing good. I know I am. I'm having a phenomenal day. I've been super busy. Been busy with the house. Been busy with just all sorts of stuff, man. It's been wild. It's been wild to kind of go over it. Oh, man. I'm going to be eating top ramen. Pulling the party, man. I'm going to be eating top ramen soon. You know? All day. But it's all good. Shout outs to everybody who's here already. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button. Let them know that we're streaming. I would really appreciate it if you do. We are going to get a post up on Twitter as well. So, of course, if you follow me on Twitter, or if you don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter. And that would be great if you have not. So I'm going to put out a post here now live. And, of course, you guys can let me know about some of the stuff here in the chat. Or in the title. Of course, the E3 is officially done. It's dead. It's dead. It's done. It's finished. What are your favorite E3 moments? What are your favorite E3 announcements? If you have those, let me know in the chat. I'd love to read them off, and I'll go over. Excuse me. I'll go over my top E3 moments, because I actually did go to E3. Like I got in as media. I think it was 3 straight years. Yeah, 2014 through 2016. I got in as media back when I ran my website, PlayerEssence.com. Yo, Clabby! Thank you so much.
What's good, OJ?
What's good?
Getting the donos started early tonight.
Yo, can we getting the donos started early tonight? Yo, can we roll with that, boys and girls? Let's do it. I appreciate that. You know, I really appreciate that. Shout outs to my man Clabby. You are the first dono of the stream. The stream ninja stream Hokage. You guys give some love to my man Clabby. Big supporter of the channel. Thank you so much, Clabby. Clabby94. Always with some big love on the channel. Appreciate you, my man. Remember, if you guys do drop a dono, you can get a music request as well. So you can get one of your favorite video game tracks played in the background as we jam and as we vibe to gaming news and just celebrating all of us, man. Celebrating us and this community. That's what these streams are all about the gamers, man. So thank you guys so much for being here. Shout out to my man Clabby. Appreciate you. Also, Life Will Change has been a member for 8 months. Let's freaking go. Thank you so much, Life Will Change. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. We got 2 on the combo count. Combos are in effect. Boys and girls, combos are in effect. So if you want to see the stream extended, definitely hit us up on the combo meter. Let's go. Thank you so much. It's good, OJ. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 shows up on the next Nintendo console. Is there a launch or what kind of delay? I don't know if it's like a launch title. I doubt it's going to be that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Baldur's Gate 3 will show up on the next Nintendo console. Larian, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 are on the Switch. And also Divinity Original Sin is also on the Switch. So I'm pretty sure they'll put Baldur's Gate 3 on the Switch too at some point. I don't know how long it's going to take or any of that crap. Let's see here. Nintendo with the 29 months. Thank you so much, Nintendo. Appreciate that. Let's go, guys. Memberships. We out here. Let me show these memberships one time. We're at 581. It'd be dope if we can get back to 600. Raw Elite Ninja or gift. It does not matter. But when you get a membership here, it's only $1. And it does get you emotes, gets you access to our Discord so you can play games against myself and the community. We are going to be having a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Super Stream coming up here. So if you want to get in on that, make sure you guys become a member. Exclamation mark member in the chat. Emotes, badges, name highlighted, Discord. It's dope, and it's only $1. So if you enjoy the live streams, definitely, if you want to become a member, you can. So thank you guys so much 581 members strong. Man, that's a lot. Thank you guys for your support. Appreciate that, Nintendork. Appreciate you guys. Young Bird with the 8 months as well. Let's go. Shout outs. Buster5 with the 34 months. Oh, man. We rolling tonight, boys and girls. We rolling tonight. Let's go. Already halfway on the combo count already. Jeffrey Tucker says, my favorite E3 moment were the Last of Us 2 gameplay and story trailer in 2018 and RE2 remake reveal at the same show. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Good stuff. Can we play Midna's Lament? Yes, we can. We can play that. We absolutely can. Midna's Lament. All right. Let's go. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate that, guys. Your favorite guys, for those who just joined us, E3 is officially dead. So we're going over our favorite E3 moments. I know for me, one of my earliest favorite E3 moments was absolutely like Nintendo Wii revealed at E3. I think it was E3 2005. E3 2005. E3 was revealed. That was also Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess at E3. I think it was 2003. I think RE4 was there and Resident Evil 4 was there and Resident Evil 4 and Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess were there, and like the crowd went nuts when they showed off Twilight Princess. So yeah, that was a super cool E3. Also, another kind of like weird E3 that maybe wasn't the best E3 but was super cool to see was when I think they ended on Metroid Other M, and like at the time obviously we didn't know about, I mean, it was just Team Ninja making a Metroid game. Like you just saw Samus all super fast and agile and doing freaking ninja moves and kicks and stuff. I was like, whoa, this is freaking incredible, man. Okay, E3 2004, yeah. The kicking ass, taking names, and you know, and all that stuff, yeah. Yeah, it was super good, man. I love that E3. That was such a good E3. Good times. What's up, Party Man? What's up, Dior? What's up, Marcel Way? What's up, the Patch Universe? What's up, Stupid Penguin Sounds? What's up, Life Will Change? What's up, Rock T? What's up, AB James? What's up, Zoltor? Let's going over some shout outs. What's up, Nin? What's up, Young Bert? What is good? What's up, Dark B Andy? Yeah, no more E3, man. What's up, Blue EX? What's up, Huddy? What's up, Jacob Dressback? Welcome, guys. Welcome. If I didn't call your name, make sure you say what up. If you're lurking, stop lurking. Say what up in the chat. Love to hear you. Love to hear your thoughts. Love to hear your comments on everything. Taking a week off from work to watch E3 was God tier. Oh yeah, I remember taking. I don't know if I ever took like a week off, but I would always take like at least that day off to like watch E3, which was super cool, you know. But I think I'd take like the main 2 or 3 days. I think it was like the first, like I think it was like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, or it was like Monday, Tuesday, or whatever. And then like the rest of the days are just like the coverage. But yeah, like I used to watch G4. Dude, I used to watch G4 with my friend A-Train. Like we came home from college one year. I think it was like mid 2000s. We came home from college and like we were like, oh, E3's on. I went over to his house and like we watched it on his DVR. Like we watched all the recordings and everything. We were just like, oh snap, because we didn't have smartphones back then, so we couldn't like watch it when we were at school. We were in college. We could watch it, but we would have missed class. So super cool. Clay, my favorite E3 was Nintendo's E3 2015. Yeah, right. What's up, Hetty? Welcome. Hook 'em Horns, what's up, man? Welcome. Never been to E3. Yeah, I went to E3 3 times. I mean, unless you're covering media, it's not that fun because you have to wait in line for forever to play games. So it's not that great of an experience, you know? Yeah, G4 coverage was always God tier. They had interviews, they had like people talking, like debates. They had all sorts. I remember they had a debate between like the Xbox 360 and the PS3 coming, like the PS3 and like how the PS3 got off to a slow start. They had that one guy, Victor Lucas, and then they had like another guy that was like, Victor Lucas was on the side of the PS3, and then they had some other, like, some other guy that was on the side of the Xbox 360. Like they had a debate, you know, going back and forth. And like the Xbox 360 guy was super aggressive, which was hilarious, you know, about like, you know, what games are coming out, which system has the edge. So it was really good. Like they did like little corny stuff like that. I loved it. I loved the G4 coverage back then, man. So good. Yo, what's up, 777 OG, triple OG, double OG? Oh, man. What's up, Metroid Fighter? How do you think there'll be something that replaced E3 eventually? I think that the Summer Games Fest is essentially gonna ultimately end up replacing E3. I think Jeff Keighley has won, you know? I don't think it's a good idea for one guy to be able to run all the event shows, but what can you do? He's got a monopoly. J2 says back when G4 was good. Yeah, back when G4 was lit, man. G4 was so good back then. I don't know what happened with that reboot, but that reboot was not, it was not rebooting. That reboot was not rebooting. That was a trash tier reboot, man. One of the worst reboots ever. They should, I'm telling you, man, they don't understand, bro. They don't understand. I think Miss Click tried out for the auditions and all that, but they didn't have the right people in place. They should have got us. They should have got the Spawn. I'm telling you, they should have got the Spawn cast. I'm telling you, they should have got the Spawn cast. They should have got us. They should have known the landscape because all of us are specialists in every single area. They did a good job getting Scott the Woz, but you can only just watch all of Scott the Woz. You can watch all those on YouTube. You don't got to watch them on there. But I mean, they gave him a bag for it, so that was good. But I mean, you know, that's the thing, man. Like, they should have got us to do like streams and videos. Like, they didn't understand how to do it. They didn't understand, but that's fine. That's fine. It is what it is. Hey, what's up, Element Nullify? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, sir? Welcome. Sup, Anthony brings the gaming. What is good? Welcome. And when it goes for a specialist, with all due respect, you, yes. Well, think about it though, right? Like, John's really good in terms of news and distribution, right? Dreamcast guy, pretty damn good at reviewing games, at least better than anybody on there, right? RGT is the hype man, the debate man. Me and RGT could imagine the cool debates that we could have had. Me and RGT sitting right in front of each other, yelling at each other about Xenoblade, about RPGs. Imagine that. No, for real. Wouldn't that have been must see, like live action TV about those debates? Think about it, because they tried to do debates and the freaking Frosty girl didn't know what the hell she was talking about. She had no idea. She comes from PC, you know, like League of Legends or something. She had no idea what she's talking about. You know, she just didn't know what she's talking about. Black Hokage, he's okay, but he doesn't know what he's talking about on some of these things. So imagine me and RGT having a debate segment. Imagine that, where we do a debate segment. Imagine Click is really good with streaming, right? They had a Twitch channel. Imagine Click running their Twitch channel and her streaming. She gets the simps. You know what I'm saying? Like, not that her channel has dedicated fans, but obviously if you're on like a big channel like G4, there's gonna be a bunch of stupid weirdo simps. She gets the simps rolling through. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been lit. Like, it could have been fantastic. Like, it would have been, I'm telling you, if they hired us to do all that and we go in there, it doesn't need to be a crazy big reboot or everything. We go in there 2 weeks out of the every month. We all fly there once a month and we film. For that week we're there. We're filming. We get hotels. They pay, and this would have cost them way less. You get one studio once a week. We fly there. We film a bunch of shows. They roll them out. The next month we go back over there. We film a bunch of shows. They roll them out across their dude, it would have been fantastic. It would have been so good. And with their production and in person, it would have been different from the Spawncast, because a video podcast is very different from a from in person. So all of this would have been in person, you know? I'm telling you, it would have been incredible. Would have been incredible. Would have been must see. But I mean, I get it though. I mean, we weren't all as, like, when they were I mean, what did I have? I didn't think I had like 100,000 subscribers even back then. So I mean, why would they look at me? You know. Just imagine PlayerEssence and RGT arguing about Persona and Xenoblade. Yeah, Mr. Davis would have been ecstatic to see Miss Click on G4. Yeah. Since Max is also not the kind of person you have on a podium. I don't know. I mean, he can speak well in front of a camera, but once again, he'd be the review guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'd be the review guy where I mean, say what you want. The man knows how to review games. I mean, he might disagree with them, but like, he does a lot of reviews. He gets his review time in. He plays the games. So yeah, I disagree with that one. Spawncast would have definitely saved G4. Nate the Hate face reveal would have been a bag. Oh, Nate the Hate face reveal. Nate, in terms of doing like hosting certain things, like, it would have been great. It would have been great, man. It would have been great. Silk Reese. Hey, what's up, Silk Reese? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. But hey, that's neither here or there. You know, E3's dead, G4 is dead. All the things that I grew up with, you know, gaming is dead at this point. Not everything, but a lot of things are in terms of programming and stuff. So it is what it is, man. What can you do at this point? You just gotta take it in stride, and that's what happens, man. That's what happens. So yeah. So yeah, man. This was before G4 got started, before Josie was even in the Spawncast. So I'm not talking about the Spawncast right now. I'm talking about the Spawncast when G4 was hiring. Josie just got added to the Spawncast like what, late last year. So I'm talking about, this was like 2021, or like this was like 2021 or something like that. This was before Josie. Let's see, what's up, Epic Globster? Welcome to the stream. You didn't miss anything. We're just talking about E3 being dead, which is very unfortunate. You know, very unfortunate that E3 is dead. Which sucks, man. E3 is cool. E3 was E3. Bro, look, I have to put something, freaking flipping the switch, man. He says, hey guys, just posted my 2023 PS5 wrap up. Like, bro, come on now, man. Come on now. Like, here's this, hey guys, just posted my 2023 PS5 wrap up. A black screen or a blank screen would have just been. Yeah, that's pretty much mine, man. I didn't play a lot. I didn't play a lot on. Everyone is like, dude, I see a lot of Final Fantasy, man. Pretty much Final Fantasy 16. That was like the game that everybody put hella time into, like in terms of like exclusivity or anything. Like I saw so much Final Fantasy 16. Was Josie even born when G4 was around? The first state of G4, she was very young. I think it was Tech TV, then it turned into G4, but yeah, she was a baby, or yeah, not born yet. I think it was 2002, 2003. I think it's like somewhere in that range, 2003 or something. So she was either a baby or she was, yeah, very young. In the first stint of G4. But the funny thing is that nobody even asked for G4 to come back. Like, that was the funniest thing. Is like, people weren't saying, oh, yo, G4 needs to come back. And if they did, the way that they did it was they should have did low production. Low. They shouldn't have done it the way that they did it. The way that they did it was not right. It was gonna happen. E3 was dead. As hey, what's up, Sean? And he says E3 was gonna be dead. I'm gonna miss E3. Yeah, I think definitely people are gonna miss E3 for sure. So yeah. So, but it's all good, man. I wonder when we'll see Nate the Hate's face. One of these days. Say what you want about rebooted G4 TV, but I thought the D&D show was amazing. Glad I ripped them off YouTube to go back to. I mean, like, yeah, I didn't watch the D&D show. I'm not into D&D, so I don't know about that. It was some of the other things, Jeffrey. So I know people did like the D&D show, but I mean, I think it was like some of like the discussions, right? So when I saw like the discussion / like the panelists, right? You have like one person talking like at the front, then you have like three people talking, debating about different games, right? Like kind of like what we do on the Spawncast at times. And like the people didn't know, a lot of them, they didn't know about like all the content like within like the games. Like they didn't know about the platform certain games are coming to. They didn't know about the sales of a system. They kind of were just like spitballing things, right? So I get that. Like you're not going to be like a supreme expert on everything. But I mean, like, I think that's kind of like what you're getting paid for, right? Is to know the console sales and like to know all of that type of stuff. So I mean, it would have been good if they if like Frost, she didn't know a lot of stuff. So not everybody, but they didn't seem like debaters. Like they didn't seem like talkers. You know, Gerard the completionist, you know, aside from the controversy here, he's good on like, but Gerard's like he's a character. He's not like a talker. He doesn't, you know, he's a character that completes games. You know what I'm saying? Which is great, but when it comes to like camera presence and debating and stuff like that, like he's okay, but I'm not sure if he's like the best pick, right? They should have went with raw talent. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't go with raw talent. They went with people that have done a certain specific thing. They did not go with like raw talent that can really on the fly discuss anything in gaming. That's the problem. That was the biggest problem with it. It wasn't dynamic enough. And yeah, they had the D&D show, they had other things, but it wasn't their debate segments and their discussion segments on games were just not entertaining enough, you know? So yeah. I don't know what's going on with Jeffrey, man. What happened, bro? Also, G4 hired all these celebs, including Jack Black and wrestlers, to promote the product. Wasted money. A big waste of money. There was no need to do all that. Such a huge waste of money. Such a huge waste. What's up, Christian Smithers? Big Three were doing their own things anyway. Thought E3 died years ago. Still sad to see it go, but it was expected. Yeah, E3's pretty much been teetering for a while now. I mean, they had a pretty big, solid, like, E3 2021. That was pretty good. But yeah, the last real big E3 in person, you know, completely normal, what we expect was E3 2019. That was the last big one. And then after that, it was pretty much all downhill. What's up, Immortal Rooster? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Squirrel Swirl? So happy found Barbie pink Nike sweats. Hey, there you go. Let's see. Come to co-op tomorrow. Mario Party. I don't know what the hell you talking about, Alexandra. Mario Party. Jeff is probably jumping with joy right now. Oh, he's ecstatic because now all the E3 announcements are gonna go to his show. Now the value of his show, just shot up by like a bazillion right now. You know, so now that's way more money for him. Way more announcements, way more money, way more advertising. He just probably just doubled his revenue right now. You know, maybe even tripled it. Who knows? So yeah. Oh, my cat got on the keyboard and sent that message. Yo, the cat likes 4, 5s, and 8s. Your cat is a fan of the 4, 5, 8. Let's go. The thing is, G4 felt so curated, like they didn't feel like real gamers talking about the talking like the Spawncast. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, Frost comes from like esports type of stuff, like esports announcing. You know what I'm saying? Like she doesn't come from, you know, debating about games and talking about games. You know, she doesn't come from that. So yeah, that was the issue. That was definitely the issue. TV didn't cover the cover games the same way internet video had in E3. TV didn't. No, because I mean all TV. I mean they would just have little segments here and there. But back then, like it would be like G4 was the main, you know, that would cover E3 for like TV purposes. Somehow I still expect Nintendo to ignore Summer Games Fest purposefully till their June Direct at the end of the month. I mean, probably. Probably. Yo, what's good, Warwick's Finest? Let's start the dono train, boys and girls. Warwick's Finest with the $2 holla. Let's go, guys. Let's get this stream extended. I want to have a long stream tonight. Let's go. But I got to edit tonight. Let's get this. Let's boost this stream up, baby. Says, sup, man? Sick with the Rona, but always enjoy you. Hey, sorry to hear about that, bro. Sorry to hear about that. Get well soon. We wishing you elite ninja quickness of beating the sickness. Shout outs, man. And Warwick's Finest with the 3 months of Tune In tier. We are at 7 combos, guys. Let's get to 10 already. Let's get that extra 10-minute extension on the stream. Let's go. Let's go. Formidable enemy. Man, I can't wait for Monolith Soft's next game, bro. Jesus Christ. I cannot wait to hear what Monolith Soft has up their sleeve. It's gonna blow our socks off. I'm so hyped, dude. I don't get... There's 2 things I love to see, bro. Fire Emblem and Xeno. Or like Monolith Soft and Fire Emblem. Those get me like tingly. Like obviously Mario, Zelda, all that stuff's lit and super hype, but nothing gets my gamer juices flowing more than a freaking Monolith Soft or Intelligent Systems Fire Emblem, bro. Like it's a feeling that's hard to explain. I think Nintendo Direct and other gaming showcase that are inspired by Nintendo Direct is what killed E3. Also, what killed E3 is heard that it's too expensive. Yeah, that all that stuff's part of it, Sean Starlight. Yeah, that's all part of the issue. What's up, Joseph S? What is good? Thank you so much, Warwick, man. I appreciate you. Anybody does 5 or more, you can still beat out Clabby on the Stream Ninja and Stream Hokage boards. Let's go. Can we talk about Mario RPG? I mean, we've kind of already talked about Mario RPG, you know, back when it came out. in November quite a bit. But what do you want to talk about it, or like what do you want to talk, you know, about the game? But yeah, we kind of discussed it a lot back when it came out. OJ, why do you and Sean do Nintendo podcast but include other consoles? PlayerEssence, I think it would track. Do the Nintendo. I'm not the owner of the Nintendo podcast, so I can't sit there and say that we're gonna do the Nintendo. Like, what do you mean? OJ, why don't you and me and Sean do a Nintendo podcast? Because I live in California and Sean lives in like Connecticut or like Maine or something like that. We live on opposite sides of the U.S. and Sean refuses to travel. Give me 1 second, guys. My phone is ringing for some reason. Why is my phone all the way over here? All right, give me 1 second, guys. It's my lawyer. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. My lawyer put me on hold. You guys can hear the music. So my lawyer put me on hold as I went to go find a number. So oh, it is what it is. Okay. Anyway, we're back. What's good? Welcome to the stream, guys. I kind of have to have I have the phone right there just in case they get back, because I have to confirm a number with them. But yeah, they put me on hold. As I said, give me 1 second, let me confirm the number. And she was like, "Can I put you on hold?" I'm like, "What?" Click. Shout out. Oh, are you there? She's like, "Sorry, I put you on hold." I'm like, "Yeah, let me confirm the number." She's like, "Wait, just 1 second. Put me back." We there? Yes. Okay, give me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, We have him on the ropes. That's all I'll say. Definitely good news. All right, so let me get to the donation here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have him on the ropes. All right, so let's see. I can't say anymore. Flipping the switch with the $25 says, I think I'm gonna hit 500 Switch cards by the end of this damnable generation. Nintendo has made a world beater. Dang, 500 cartridges? Dang, that's wild, bro. It's crazy. That's crazy. Shoutouts, thank you so much. I appreciate it. 500. What the hell am I talking about? That's 25. Shoutouts to my man flipping this with the big $25. You have the Hokage Extreme Ninja. I'm terribly sorry about that, guys, but I had to answer it just because it was my lawyer, so I had to answer it. Flipping the switch, thank you so much. Thank you for the support, dude. I appreciate that. $25. Anybody that's 25 or more, you can beat out flipping the switch on top of the board or tie him up at the 25. Let's go. Thank you for your support, man. 500 games. I think I had probably like around maybe 300 games. Like just physical only, maybe about 100 something to 200. And then digital, I mean, I don't know. I have a lot. But yeah, flipping the switch, dude. You're living up to the name, flipping the switch. Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you for the big 25, man. Thank you for the big 25. Let's go. Fire Emblem real-time strategy RTS on 3 lanes horizontally, like Pokemon Unite style. I mean, I'd play it, but I wouldn't want that for like the main game. But yeah, I'd play that. Is there new Tears of the Kingdom content? Something odd is going on. Nintendo's advertising the game in the news section. Is there was there a 2M update? No, I don't think there's any type of thing. I think they're just advertising like it won the action game of the year at the Game Awards. So yeah. So yeah. Let's go, man. Let's go. Did I accidentally come into a Hasanabi stream? Wait, what's that mean? I don't know what that is. Just tuned in. Where's OJ? I had to go talk on the phone real quick. I don't know. My lawyer might call me back. So, I mean, like, I don't know if I will. They might call me back in a bit, but who knows? Maybe. All I know is that, like I said, we're good. We're good, though. We're good. Good news. Good news and all that. So, let's see. Try to get through. Man, flipping this. That's crazy, dude. That's super crazy. Thank you for the big dono, though, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, dude. Muda is going down. What do you mean by that? Was that the completionist lawyer calling you? Nah, fam. It was my own lawyer. It was my own lawyer that was calling me. Not the completionist lawyer. No. Let's see here. If it's good news, I'm happy for you. Like I said, yeah, I can't really say anything more, guys. I'll just leave it at that. Let's see. Okay, Hassan. It's that one that one political streamer guy. Yeah. People just dunk on all the time. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got you. It's all good. But no, this is definitely not a Hassan stream. I'm not talking politics or anything like that. I'm not defending Pokemon cookies. No, I'm good. Did I watch his response video? I did. We talked about it yesterday. And we talked about how bad of a look it was. Or do you mean Muda's response video, or do you mean like Gerard's response video? Like which one? Let me get the new combos up here because flipping the switch to $25. That is a big 2-pointer. Let's go. We're at 9 on the combo count, guys. One more. Don't know new member, and we do get a 10-minute extension on the stream. Remember, all combos, all rewards, all bonuses that we get for support, link in the description. Or not link, sorry, just open up the description and you will see the combo counts in the extreme extension. Looking to have a big stream tonight, guys, so I appreciate you guys' support. Shout out, seriously, appreciate you guys. You guys are the freaking best. Let's go. Dude was angry he got caught. Yeah. I think that right now the public perception at first was Gerard was like, people were like, oh, look, Gerard did the right thing. But then people started swooping in, like, wait a minute. And like Gerard got community noted, which that's not good. If you get community noted, it's not good. And apparently, I didn't see the video, but apparently Gerard is having a meltdown on Reddit, like his Reddit or whatever. Like Smash JT made a new video. I didn't get to watch it, but JT made a video saying that apparently like there's some type of mini meltdown like Gerard's having on his subreddit or something. So I don't go on Reddit because Reddit is one of the most toxic places on earth. So I don't even spend any time on Reddit. I don't go on there. The website UI is terrible. It's complete trash. Reddit is like the complete garbage. But apparently he's having a little mini meltdown on there. So yeah. So I'm not sure, but I gotta watch Smash JT's video. I gotta watch it, later. Good review, the last one that you did, Flip and Switch. So yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like how it is like when you have like a big website, man. It's like just the worst people come through. So public meltdowns are never a good look, yeah. God Emperor says, I think Gerard should sue Hot Take. Should sue Hot Take? What does suing Hot Take mean? Who's Hot Take? What does that mean? I don't think Gerard should sue anybody. I think Gerard should sit down and try to rebuild what's left of his reputation. I think that's what Gerard should do. I think he should honestly hire a crisis management team, which I think he's probably already done that or near done that. Hire that, and then he needs to get back in the good graces of people eventually. And I think he just needs to do his completionist show. Like the people that just want that content and don't care can get that content. For everybody else, he should just apologize and say, here's what we're gonna do, you know? So yeah, I don't really know. There's not really necessarily a playbook for this. I prefer a private meltdown myself. We've all had private meltdowns. Razor, press 1 in the chat if you've had a nervous breakdown or private meltdown. I mean, I know I have. I've had a few in my life. Well, no, not nervous breakdowns. I had like one nervous breakdown once. I've had a couple meltdowns here and there. Let's hear Elements 11 RMK with the 20 months. Chewed in tier. Thank you so much with the chewed in tier. See, look, everybody's saying 1 for the most part, right? We've all experienced it every now and then. So, okay, Sun says 2. He's everything's good. And you know what that means, boys and girls. You know what that means, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that means. You know what it means. It's coming. It's the combo breaker. Let's freaking go. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We are at 10-minute extension on the stream thanks to Elements 11 RMK. Let's go, guys. Next one, 15-minute extension at 15 on the combo count. Let's go. But a breakdown after got caught scamming. The problem is that like you've got a decade. Like I said, this is incredibly nerve-wracking. If I was Gerard, I would be so like my heart would be like it would be so hard to bear. Like it would be hard to sleep because you've spent how many years? How long has Gerard been doing content? 10 plus years. You know, he's been one of the trusted best content creators. Everybody likes Gerard. Everybody literally likes Gerard. Like literally, nobody said anything bad about him. And now all of a sudden, for the first real time in his career, he's had public perception of him and people attacking him. It's just unheard of, right? It's not something that you would see. He's not someone that gets involved in drama a lot, you know. So the fact that for the first time ever in his career, this is happening to him. See, somebody like me, I've had people come after me all sorts of times because of stupid stuff that I've said and me just being me. So there are people that are better built to handle the deal with pressure, right? Or people coming after them. You know, I mean, Dreamcast guy, RGT. So if this happened to us, I mean, yeah, we'd be like upset and it'd be tough, but we'd be able to handle it better because we've had controversies of people coming after us. So it's not like, and I'm just personally me, I'm just more naturally rugged when it comes to just people saying things. Cause I played sports, I played football. Back then, people like hate you. They go into football games trying to kill you, man. Like legit. One guy said he's gonna freaking kill me. He's gonna try to hit me in my head and kill me. Give me like a concussion. Give me, CTE or something. Like I've had people say the craziest things to me. I've had people choke me in the underneath the like literally try to choke me and make me pass out. People put me in headlocks. People like try to go dirty, take my knees out. All sorts of crazy stuff. So I've had people try to do that. Physically try to harm me in IRL. Some stupid YouTube stuff, people get mad or salty about video games. That doesn't faze me at all. Like that doesn't faze me when I've had people do way worse to me. I've been into fights. I've been into all sorts of stuff. I've been in times where people are shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this YouTube stuff, when people say stuff to me, that people think, oh, OJ, he gets all crazy. It's like, nah, bro, this ain't nothing. You don't know me. You don't know my life. I've been through way worse than anything some bum over the internet crying about something could ever be to me. So I can handle it. But a lot of these guys have never been about that, never been in that life, I have. So I can deal with people complaining angry about video games when it comes to me, So yeah, I played in the time before concussions weren't like concussions are now, where they be taking you out, bro. If your head hurt, you'd be like, bro, go get a drink of water and come right back. I don't know how many concussions I've had. I've probably I probably maybe had about 2 or 3 concussions that I can recall that my head legitimately hurt, like symptoms of a concussion. I probably maybe 2 or 3, but that's not too bad over the course of like 15 years that I played or something like that. But I remember specifically like one time, like Pop Warner or like Little League, I had a concussion, definitely had a concussion there because my head, it was ringing for like the next week. And then I know like another time, I think it was in college, JUCO, that I definitely got a concussion in practice, but it was like whatever. Yo, Vice with the $10 says happy holidays. Hey, thank you so much. The 2 points on the combo meter. Let's go. Thank you so much for the 2 points on the combo meter. Let's get it, baby. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Let's go. 2 more points. 3 more to get to the 15-minute extension on the stream. He should just get off the internet and take a break instead of going on the internet. Yeah. That's also another thing. Just get off the internet, take a break. But OJ, you never scammed anyone. I've never scammed anybody. No, I've never scammed anyone because I know that if I scam someone, I'd be in trouble. I get caught quick. So there's no point, and I don't want to scam anybody. I don't want to. So there's also that. So I'm not a bad person. I don't want to scam people. So real ish. I've never liked Gerard. I always thought he was emotionally manipulative. You have controversy because you are a real person. It's why I respect you. I mean, I think so. I mean, yeah, you're gonna get people like, if you're talking about like video games, like if you look at everything in terms of my controversies, right? Everything's just been about gaming related. Call me fanboy, call me names. It's never really been anything too serious outside of that. You know, I did have one situation that was kind of like maybe outside of gaming, you know, but that wasn't that big of a deal. You know, like the situation, like I made a remark to Dreamcast guy and the other guy from Game Explain. I forgot what his name is. The guy with the beard, Joey. There you go. I made a remark there that could imply something about, you know, activities between 2 people. I made that remark. I wasn't trying to be, you know what, a phobic or anything, but they were trying to push it as that. And like I said, this was a long time ago, so we were all good. You know, me and Dream, obviously we patched it all up and everything like that. But that was like the only thing people were trying to sit there and say, oh, he's trying to be like that. I'm like, nah, I just made a joke. Not a joke. I just made a insult to them because they were freaking like double teaming. You know what I'm saying? Trying to team up against me and say stuff that wasn't true at that time. Like I said, this was like half decade ago plus, right? So that was like the only thing. Outside of that, there ain't really been nothing that people said anything about me outside like video games. Like I've been clean as a whistle. I don't do nothing to nobody. I don't mess with nobody outside of gaming. I don't scam anybody on charities or anything like, you know what I'm saying? All this other stuff that people be getting in trouble with, try to take advantage of people, try to do weird stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like abuse people. Like I don't do all that. Like, you know, so there's no point. Like I'm never gonna get caught or gonna do all that stuff. I'm never gonna get caught doing that stuff, and I'm never going to do that stuff, you know, because there's no point. I got my own family to take care of, you know, and I like being free. I like being free and not in prison or not in anything. Like I don't want to mess with all that. Warwick's Finest with the $2 says, I'm done for the day. Rona is killing me. Good night. Oh, man. I'm sorry, dude. Warwick's Finest, man. I'm sorry, man. Don't they got medications for Rona now? Don't they got, like, better medications to deal with it now? I don't know. Yo, shout-outs. Thank you so much. Warwick's Finest with another $2. 2 more, and we got a 15-minute extension on the stream. Let's get it, man. Take care, man. Take care. Can people explain what he did was a scam? Well, for 10 years, he's been collecting donations to help with, you know, frontal lobe dementia and all that. And then he never donated the money, despite saying that they're donating the money. So, yeah. On top of that, he's also stated that all the bits, memberships, subs, all that type of stuff also goes towards, you know, that. And then, you know, he said that everything goes towards that. And then he later said, oh, well, we have administrative costs, when he never said that beforehand. So he switched up. During the events, he say everything goes to, you know, charity. And then later now he's saying, well, some of that stuff, no, it doesn't. It goes to our we have to fly people out and all that. So he definitely lied on that part. So there is potentially some scamming going on, a little bit, you know, or disingenuous or misappropriating some of the funds. Like I said, I'm not going to say that it's 100%, I don't want Gerard's lawyers after me, but I'm just going off of the information that's being presented to us in terms of what he said and what he's saying now. So I'm just going based off of that. I ain't going anything more, nothing less, you know? Jairi with the $1.99. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the donation, the $1.99. Y'all get your music requests in if you drop a donation. Make sure you get a music request in. Let's go. Thank you for the support, guys. Let's keep it rolling. We're already at almost the 15-minute extension. Let's go. It says, yo, that is definitely a Greece name. Let's go. Pakos. I love the Greek names. You said hello from Greece, OJ, but I think you meant OJ. Some of us always want Sega to bring back the other IPs. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that they're bringing that back. Wow, first JonTron and Pro Jared, and now completionists. Like, you can't trust anyone. Pro Jared was vindicated. JonTron is just crazy. In terms of completionist, you know, it is what it is, you know. Let's see here. Casual Noob, what's up, man? Welcome. Hey, what's up, Paul Gale? Charities do not have time limit on how long they can hold your dono. No, that's two separate things, God Emperor. He's stating that he is donating the money. He did not state that he's holding on to the money and that he's going to donate it later. He's been telling people for the last 10 years that that money is being donated and is helping people. The money does not help anybody if it's in some bank account, because he's running his stream saying this money is going to be actively helping people. No, money does not actively help people in an account for 10 years. You've helped nobody with that money, and it's depreciated in value. That is definitely not good. That's not good, and you can't do that. If you run a charity event, you need to donate the money to charity within a timely fashion. You cannot wait 10 years and then say, now I'll donate the money after you're called out. After you're called out, you cannot wait 10 years and say, now I'm going to donate the money. You need to donate the money relatively soon. You need to figure out how it's going to go, and you need to donate that money. You cannot hold on to it for 10 years. That's insane to try to sit there and say, oh, well, charities. No. That's not what Gerard was saying. He was saying that the money will be going to help the patients. No, it did not go to help anybody because no money was actually donated in that time frame. And on top of that, he was saying that he's been working with all these different organizations in terms of who he's working with this money. None of those organizations got the money until now. One organization got it for $600K. So he's been saying, we've been working with this. No, none of those organizations got any money until right now. So no, you can't do that either. No, you also can't do that, which he admitted to. He said, I was wrong. He said, that was me. On top of that, another problem is that there's a discrepancy in terms of what he said during the streams. He kept on, even up to I think as soon as like November of this year, he'd be saying stuff like, oh, well, we're working with all these different companies, or we're working with these things. We're working to donate the money. Like, it's been going to all these different places. He said that as early as November of this year. In a call with Mudahar and Carl Jobs, he said that he knew that the money hadn't moved the last couple years. So last year or the year before, the dude knew that the money hadn't moved. So he was aware that the money was there, yet he was still telling people that, hey, the money, we're working with these organizations, we're donating to these. So he's telling people that the money's going to these places, yet he already knows that the money's still just sitting in an account. That's a lie. That there's no ifs, ands, or buts outside of that is a lie. On top of that, the charity money that they got from the golf tournament is still somewhat missing. They had a golf tournament. There was a bunch of money that they raised, and we don't know where that money is. The Twitch bits, subs, and all that, where's that money? There is still some money potentially unaccounted for or missing. I understand God Emperor, maybe you like him, but there's way too many discrepancies, and yes, that is a scam. If you say that the money is going somewhere and it doesn't, and yet you're telling everybody that it is, that is somewhat, if not a scam. That's not how you run charity events. That is dishonest, and you cannot run charity events that way. I don't care how much you like Gerard or not. No, you cannot say that the money is going to charity and then hold on to it for 10 years. You cannot do that. You just can't. And not all the money is accounted for. So like I said, this is not to bash on Gerard 100%. I'm simply going over the facts, you know? He disputed the golf tournament. He didn't do a good job of disputing the golf tournament. He showed no actual receipts or anything. He just simply said, we have costs for this. He didn't actually state where it went or how it went. He didn't break down any of that. So no, he didn't necessarily completely get himself out of it for the golf tournament, because we did not see any receipts for the golf tournament and like the money that was raised and all that. He needs to show us a bit more with the golf tournament stuff, because right now they did one donation for 600K. They did one donation for 600K. I think they made more than 600K. Like the problem with this, man, the problem with this is that, once again, to me, it is somewhat of a scam. Somewhat. Not saying it's a complete scam, but it's somewhat of a scam. Because once again, you can't be saying that you knew of 2 years ago that the money hadn't been moved, and yet you're telling everybody, oh, we're working with all these companies and donating the money to them. That is a lie. How is that not somewhat a scam? Like, you are telling some people one thing and then another thing is happening. You need to be upfront and honest with that. Upfront and honest when it comes down to it, you know? There's no need to show us. No, he needs to show the IRS, not us. Well, I would say this. Let's see if he shows the IRS. Let him show the IRS. Let's see what they have. And I understand that. But when you don't show us and there's definitely discrepancies, people are going to make accusations, because all of that stuff is public. The charity's supposed to be public knowledge. This stuff's it's supposed to be public. It's not supposed to be secret. This isn't his tax return, my man. This is public donations. So it's supposed to be public. These receipts are supposed to be known by everybody. They're not supposed to be private. They're supposed to be public. It's charity, you know? So yeah, you should show your administrative costs. You should show everything should be listed out for everyone to see, so there isn't any scam, so there isn't any fraud. So without a shadow of the doubt, you can exonerate, or you can say, hey, this is exactly what is happening. So he can show the IRS, that's fine, but that stuff needs to also be public, you know? That stuff needs to be public. Says, people defending him deserve to be scammed at this point. It's not like it's hard to understand. So who's this J Hoof guy who I see everywhere on Twitter? Seems to have crawled out from Rich Review Text AO out of nowhere. That's Rich's editor. That's Rich's editor. He doesn't like me. He has me blocked for some reason. I've never interacted with him, and he has me blocked. So I've watched them on Rich's stream, but yeah, he's Rich's editor, and he also is like a collaborator. Like, they do streams together and stuff like that. He talks to the chat and things. So you don't scam people, but use the charity to take advantage of people is the lowest form of scum. It is what it is. Why is Gerard threatening to sue Mudahar when he's the reason Gerard donated? That's why it's kind of laughable that the fact that he threatened, can I use that word or not? Threatened to sue Mudahar, because it's like, wait a minute, you admitted that you didn't donate the funds when you said, like, you literally lied about that, right? So why are you gonna sue me? I'm the one who made you actually donate the funds. So yeah. Let's see. Gerard was exploiting using charity name for clout and personal gain, which it's hard for me to believe because what happened to his mother. But at the same time, like I said, I don't know him. I don't know if that's the case 100%. I can't say 100%, but it doesn't look good. The facts are lining up right now. The information is out there, and it doesn't look good. You know, it really doesn't look good. It doesn't look good, boss. You know, so. Any news about Hollow Knight Silk Song? No. Is Mr. Prime 4 really coming to the Switch? Yes. Yes, I can see your comments, Mr. Davis. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. JonTron is awesome, and then he recovered, but charity fraud, threatening lawsuits, you lied to your audits about it. Even JonTron ran transparent above before charity drives. Yeah. It is what it is. People who think Gerard exonerated himself are crazy. Yeah, I mean, like I said, if this was me, guys, y'all wouldn't be defending me. I can tell you, there would not be a single person. If this was me, there wouldn't be a single person, no matter how much you guys like me, defending me in this. If you guys, and I said, hey guys, I'm doing a charity event. If I held on to your money for years, none of you guys would be defending me. I don't care how much you guys like me. Nobody here would defend me. So I think that also when you get defense from people, it's based on your history, your clout, what people think about you. A lot of people really like Gerard. So it's for them. They're going to defend him. That's what they're supposed to do. You're friends with him. You defend your friend. But I'm telling you, there's not enough people in this world that like me enough to sit there and defend me if I did this. Let's just keep it real. If Dreamcast guy did this, if RGT did this, if anybody that has a little bit more of a rugged or hated personality did this, bro, ain't nobody defending our ass. I can tell you that right now. Not a soul, maybe a couple, maybe Dior. I think Dior would defend me. Party Man would be, Party Man, baby. But a lot of you guys would be like, screw you, OJ, I'm out, bro. I'm out. Y'all would not defend me at all. Y'all would not defend me. So the defense is based on his history. People like Gerard. He's been a good guy. He's, you know, for people just love him. They love him as a person and all that, and as his character. So that's really what it comes down to, you know? That's really what it comes down to. But y'all wouldn't defend me. If I did this, you guys wouldn't defend me. I already know you guys wouldn't defend me. Oh my gosh. So I'm an inspector by trade. I call it how I see it. From what I can see, this Gerard guy is bleeped with a capital F. Oof. So let's see here. I'm a lawyer. When you say Muda forced or threatened him to donate, that's coercion. He didn't force or threaten him to it. He said, why hasn't it been done? So he didn't force him. He didn't force him to do anything. He said the only reason why the money was donated was because the pressure that Mudahar and Carl Jobs put out. People were started questioning, you know, those videos got people started to question Gerard, okay, about why haven't you donated this money yet? So nobody forced him. They just said, hey, what's going on? Why haven't you done it? And all of the pressure from Mudahar's fans definitely got them to do it. That's not coercion. That's just simply them doing it to relieve the pressure. But yeah, a lot of people went out there, but that's not forced. That's not coercion or forced. And on top of that, he was already supposed to donate the money. So he was already he'd been telling everybody to donate the money. So, I mean, like, he should have already had it donated. Pressure is fine. There's nothing illegal about putting pressure on someone to donate money that you said that you're going to donate. The money was already supposed to be donated. So if fans put pressure on him to donate the money, there's nothing wrong with that because he said that he said that all the money was being donated. So there's nothing illegal with people saying, why haven't you donated the money that you said that you're going to donate? That's not any, there's zero things illegal with that. There's nothing illegal with that. But the fans were putting more pressure on him to donate the money more so than anything, you know? So, but no, yeah, God Emperor is definitely he's not a lawyer. He's not a lawyer. Or maybe he's a defense lawyer. Let's see, completion status trust issues. I think he might have kept collecting donations for another decade. He had not been called. That's what I'm saying. Like, why all of a sudden, if Gerard knew, which Gerard confirmed to Carl Jobs and to Mudahar, Gerard confirmed that he knew about the money had it moved a year or 2 years ago. So more than a year ago, he already knew that the money had not moved. And he even stated, that's not cool. That's not cool, man. That's what he told Mudahar and Carl Jobs in a video, like in a Discord call. He told them this, that he knew that the money hadn't moved more than a year ago. And still at this point, he hadn't moved the money. He knew that and it's so funny. Now all of a sudden he gets called out. Now all of a sudden he moves the money 2 weeks later. He donates the money 2 weeks later. Like, I mean, come on, guys. Like, obviously, there's a problem here. Because Gerard kept on telling people after even during this whole time, up until November, he kept on telling people that, oh yeah, we're donating to this, this, and this. Why didn't he tell people that he hadn't moved the money? If there was nothing to hide and nothing to say, and there's no problem, why didn't he just say, hey guys, all of your donations for the past 10 years, I have it, and don't worry, I'm moving it somewhere? Why didn't he reveal that? If it's not that big of a deal and it's no problem, he should have let people know about that. But obviously he didn't want to tell people about that. Clearly he didn't want to tell people about that, you know? Let's see here, 2 weeks later? Yeah, 2 weeks later. 2 weeks ago, they called him out, and then all of a sudden he donated the money, you know? So yeah, but I still think Muda and Carl might have some type of legal actions against them that they took. I can tell you something right now, God Emperor, they're not going to lose. If they went to legal action, I think it'll be dismissed before it even enters court. I think it would be dismissed before it even enters court. They might have some legal action after them, but I'm telling you right now, there's so many contradictions. There's so many problems with Gerard's statements that it's going to be hard to get caught for like slander, right? This would be a slander case, if anything. And no, I don't think that there's enough to catch them on slander, because there is enough evidence to say that there's something that happened here, and people are allowed to say things. It has to be completely false that ruins your credibility. It was like completely false. It ruins your credibility. It ruins who you are. It ruins everything. Gerard admitted that he made a huge mistake. He admitted that he should have done this earlier. He admitted all that. So right there, you've pretty much already lost your case, you know, because somebody can speculate on things pertaining to the case. Now, they can be wrong, you know, but that doesn't mean you can get sued if you accuse somebody of, you know, of mishandling funds. Gerard himself said that there's clerical errors. So since there's clerical errors, obviously there was some issues there because of clerical errors. So what Carl Jobs said and what Mudahar said are completely legal and normal, because yes, there were clerical errors. Now, whether you want to call that embezzling or siphoning, I mean, obviously that's whatever, but there's enough evidence to say that somebody is allowed to bring that accusation up, you know? They are allowed to do that with clerical errors. A lot of clerical errors, you know? So, nah, they'll be fine. I mean, if they go to court, let them go to court. I don't think it's a good idea for Gerard. I think he's going to lose. I don't think it's even going to make it to court. I think it's going to be dismissed before it even makes it to court. That's what I think. It's not defamation. What they did was not defamation. What they did was not defamation. That's the problem. But like I said, hey, don't take my word for it. I'm not a lawyer, but I've researched cases with slander and defamation, and I'm telling you, it's really hard to prove in court. Especially when, you know, when the person admits that they were wrong, and the person admits that they had clerical errors, and the person admits that they knew 2 years ago that they hadn't moved the money, but kept on telling people that they moved them, that the money was being donated to people. Like, it's really hard to win a defamation case or a slander case when you admit to all these errors and potentially lies or contradictions. It's really hard to win a defamation case with that, you know, so, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Good luck. Good luck. If he does, good luck. He's gonna need it. Flipping the switch with another $10 says Gerard will not risk discovery. It's a bluff. I think it's a bluff as well. I also think it's a bluff. Shout outs to flipping the switch with another $10. Another 2-pointer. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Combo breaker, 15-minute extension. Flipping the switch does extend his lead on the board. Who's gonna catch him? To $35 for the Hokage tier. Or Hokage Ninja. Anybody does 25 or more, you can beat him out on the Stream Ninja board. Let's go. Okay, hold up, I messed up on this. So it's the Hokage board that he's at the 35, and then it's the Stream Ninja board. He's at the 25. So let's go. Thank you so much, flipping the switch. Let's go. You're going to sue the guy who caught you mishandling charity funds? Please make it make sense. That's the dumbest thing ever. Yeah. What's the basement leak thing with the metal Jesus? I have no idea. Okay, you're talking about, I don't know about that. Sorry, he's talking flipping the switch. So where's Metroid Prime 4? Metroid Prime 4 is waiting for a cross-gen release. See, Casual News says, what if Mudahar accused was not anything illegal, but Gerard moved the money to stop bad publicity on his channel? Would have Gerard have a coercion case? No, he wouldn't, because there is no coercion case. Like, all Mudahar did was say, yo, man, like, why haven't you donated the money? I mean, he was supposed to be donated. You can't coerce somebody that told everybody that they needed to do something in the first place. Like, literally, you can't, like, in court, guys, you can't be saying, hey, he coerced me to do something that I potentially was doing something illegal in the first place. That doesn't work in court. Do you guys not watch, do you guys not, like, know court? Like, do you guys not, like, understand, like, how coercion and some of these things work? Like, if someone's saying, I'm being coerced to do something that I said that I was going to do, think about how dumb that sounds. Like, think about just for a second. He coerced me into donating money that I said that I already should have, that I said that I donated. Think about how silly that sounds. dude, you were already telling people that you donated the money. For the past 10 years, you've been telling people that the money's being donated to help out the victims of this disease. And it wasn't. So you're saying he coerced you into doing something that you already told everybody for the past 10 years that you've been doing. Think about how silly that sounds. Guys, what is the theory that usually the simplest thing is the right answer? It's this right here. The simplest thing is the right answer. You cannot coerce somebody to do something that they already said that they would have done or that they've been doing. That makes no sense, you know? By force or threats. There was no force or threats. The IRS has websites. If you feel that there's charity fraud or fraud, literally the IRS tells you to tell on them. So there is no coercion when the IRS and the people that want to find this type of stuff literally tell you to tell on them. So if somebody has money in an account and they're saying, hey, that money hasn't been donated, like, why haven't you donated it? You should probably donate it. I'm going to report you to the IRS. That's not coercion. Literally the IRS tells you to do that. So no, guys, let's just use common sense here. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, can we use common sense? That makes no sense. We've got to be smarter than this. Occam's razor. There you go. It's Occam's razor. That's the theory. Like, this is the simplest thing here. It's not always every time, but the simplest answer here is that, you know, the simplest thing is that it's very straight up, you know? So yeah. This just shows me people will flip on you so quick if you not do things the right way. I'm telling you, bro, yo, Mr. Right. I was saying this earlier, and that's why I said, if any one of us, we wouldn't have anybody supporting us, bro. If we imagine, yo, Mr. Right, what if me and you ran a charity, bro? And for 10 years, we held everybody's funds. I'm telling you, we'd set black people back 15 years. 40 years. We'd have to have the government intervene and have the new Civil Rights Act of 2023 if we did this. It set black content creators, all the positive stuff that we've been trying to do, it set us back so far, bro. I swear we'd be canceled off the face of the earth. And for 10 years? Like I said, it is what it is. We'd be canceled off the face of the earth. Oh no, we do know facts, God Emperor Sofa King. We know facts. The facts are this. The facts are Gerard knew that the money hadn't been moved for a year plus and was still telling people that the money was being donated. We know for a fact he told people that the money is being donated and it never was being donated. It was held in account. And that right there is a problem. We do know the facts because Gerard admitted to that and apologized for that. So to say that we don't know the facts, no, we know lots of facts. You're not accepting the facts. But Gerard admitted it himself. So those are the facts, you know, when it comes down to it. He admitted that there was errors, clerical errors. He admitted to clerical errors. And he admitted to knowing about the funds being there and still essentially telling people that the funds are being donated. So we know that. And that right there is a problem. That is a huge problem. That's like a big problem. Like, you can't do that. Yeah, why was he telling people that he donated it when he wasn't? That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm not here to bash Gerard, but I'm just going over the facts, boys and girls. I'm just going over the facts, man. These are the facts. These are not, I'm not trying to dookie or kick a man when he's down. Gerard is down. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely down. This is definitely Punch Out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, 1, 2, 3. This might be the Mario. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mudahar. This might be Punch Out, bro. This man might be down. I'm just saying, bro. It's not looking too good. It's not looking too good in the hood. I'm just saying. Let's see, I think not even a quarter of their population know the basics of the justice system. The justice system is very complicated. It's very complicated, you know? So yeah. But it's all good. Okay, point with John. I represent my questions. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's good to ask questions, casual noob. Even if you don't, listen, this stuff's not easy. So it's good to ask questions. It's good to be inquisitive about this stuff. So when I make it into like a spectacle, when I'm joking around with the comment, guys, don't take it like seriously. I'm just trying to make entertainment for the stream. It's not an indictment on you or anything like that, you know? So yeah. But it's all good. I definitely think God Emperor is trolling us at this point. I definitely think he's kind of low-key trolling us. That's why I'm not really too upset about it. Excuse me. Blake's like, the facts of life. Yes, sir, the facts of life. I'm telling you, we know, Mr. Right Way. Like I said, bro, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So that's why I don't be messing with none of this stuff, man. That's why I kept trying. You gotta keep it clean. Just do your content, do this. I mean, and just do that stuff in silence, man. You know, do that stuff in silence like I do. I do that. Nami, that's my jam ever since Etika passed away. Nami's been my jam. Just do it in silence, man. Just do it in silence. There ain't nothing really more. You don't gotta just say, hey, this is where I go. Provide a link, straight direct. Bam, that's it. You know? Where is that threat lawyer from yesterday? He DM'd me on Twitter. And he wrote a lot of stuff. So he was saying he's gonna donate and all this. I just said, all right, man, look, man, it's all good, bro. I ain't taking it that seriously. So yeah, it is what it is. E3 has gotten more expensive year after year for these companies to get stage time, etc. Doesn't that play a role? Absolutely. A lot of these companies see that E3, you know, it's expensive. They have to fly all their staff out there, you know, and all this. So yeah, it's rough. It's definitely rough. So yeah. Excuse me. But if you guys have questions, free OJ. If you guys have questions, you can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence by itself. More than happy to answer your questions, talk about other gaming stuff, all that, you know, all that good stuff. More than happy to do it. We've already been rolling for a while, so yeah, we've been rolling for a bit, hour plus. We can talk about Metroid Prime 4, Nintendo's Game Awards no show as well. We can talk about that. What Nintendo has cooking for next year. So if I can get your comments and your opinions on that, feel free to let me know in the chat as well. Feel free to let me know. Twilight Princess was probably my favorite E3 reveal. Yes, Twilight Princess was one of my favorite E3 reveals. Metroid Other M. Oh gosh, what else? There's probably more. Everything's kind of been replaced like with Nintendo Directs. Oh, Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread was definitely one of my favorites as well. Metroid Dread was definitely good, you know. Nintendo's full steam ahead in 2024. Yeah, full steam ahead 2024. I also really liked Metroid Other M reveal at E3, although the game didn't turn out as hype as I at the initial reveal. Yeah, the game definitely wasn't as good as maybe the reveal, but I mean, it's still okay. It's still a solid game. I don't think it's like as bad as people make it out to be. Is there any news on Metroid Prime 4? We're simply talking about where it is at this point. It's probably going to show up next year. So there isn't anything new at this point outside of Retro Studios is hiring a concept artist. Outside of that. Man, Keeley owns a monopoly on the game events. He does, which is not good. Yeah, Metroid Dread's reveal is super good. Yeah, more penny pinching from companies that barely deliver on their goods. I mean, listen, everybody penny pinches at times, right? Eddie. Yeah, rip Etika, rip Joy-Con boys, man. Man, Etika's moment. I never got a chance to actually collaborate with Etika. That's the sad part about the whole thing. Like, I never got a chance to like actually collaborate. Like, I had dreams of collaborating with Etika one of these days, right? And I think at this point, if Etika was still alive, I think my channel would still be where it's at, but I think my channel would even be bigger because I know I would have gotten Etika to collaborate and we, like, you know, and I think it would have been dope. I think Etika could have really brought about like all the good Etika could have done, man. All the streamers that he could have hyped up, like the boost for black content creators. Like, he could have built an empire, man. He could have built a legacy and an empire. Like, he has a legacy, but he could have built an empire that spanned for decades, man. Like, the way that he was going, his channel was blowing up. He was literally iShow speed, but for nerds, for Nintendo fans, right? Like he was literally like IShowSpeed for Nintendo fans, which was just, we had never seen a force like Etika. And there hasn't been, since then, there's been no replacement for Etika in the Nintendo community, in the Nintendo and RPG community. There's been zero replacement. I am a poor example of a replacement. I'm not Etika, I'll never be him. I'll never be half as good as he is. You know, there's been no replacement for Etika, which is the saddest part about this whole thing. There's been nobody to step up. I mean, even like when you know, when Jordan left, you know, Kobe came through, right? Maybe not quite as good, but still there. When Kobe was going down, LeBron came through, you know? LeBron took the mantle. So, I mean, like, right now, we do not have a Etika 2. I mean, there's IShowSpeed, which he's very, very talented and very good, but he's not in the Nintendo community, you know? We have Kai Cenat. He's also very talented and very good, but he's also not in the Nintendo community. You know, we don't have anybody in the Nintendo community that has risen up like that. Shout out to Johnny Disorder with the membership. Thank you so much for the first Ninja Poof, gift bomb. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much for the Ninja gift bomb. Appreciate that, man. And who got it? Casual Noob got it. Let's go. Johnny Disorder. Johnny Disorder. Let's go. The one Ninja gift bomb. Anybody does one or more, you can time up on the board. Let's go. Maybe another alternate universe timeline. Etika is still alive. Another dimension. Yes, sir. Maybe. Yeah, there's no replacement. There's no replacement. I think Etika will be one of the Spawncast if he was still alive. I think Etika would have definitely been a guest on the Spawncast at some point. Yeah. Anderson Blitz with the $9.99. This is I was lucky to meet. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna get like a double thing here. So Shinra with the 5 as well.
Sup ninjas.
Sup?
How's everyone's day? Got
Doing
home
good.
a couple hours ago and came by to vibe.
Hey,
Went to
vibing.
find a cheap copy of Pokemon Pearl on Switch.
Good luck.
Instead got the last copy of Dragon Quest Monsters instead.
Okay.
$60 though, but not complaining.
Yeah, that might be a buy now before rare game. So I mean, I think that picking it up at that price is fine. Thank you, Shinra, with the $5 haul. I know you be working hard there at Panera, my man. So I'm glad to have you back here, chilling, vibing, enjoying. Hopefully you and your fam, you and your significant others, everybody's doing good. Shout out to the man Shinru, the legend over here in these streets. Thank you so much, Shinru. I appreciate the $5. Then also Anderson Blitz with the $9.99 says, I was lucky to meet Etika in January 2019, and he was a great friend to me, and we did a video together on my channel. He is someone that I loved here in NYC. Nintendo fans still do Joy-Con boys chants. Yeah, man, like his, yeah. I mean, hey Anderson, I think I saw that video. I think I did. Shout outs, dude. Yeah, that was a good vid, man. Shout out. Etika was super cool, even though he was like a big content creator, right? He didn't care. He would still do content like with little guys, you know, which was great. Which was like, he was super personable, super nice. He never didn't pose with a fan for a picture. You know, he was always just like the coolest dude. You know, I wish I got a chance to talk to him. You know, I know Jordan knew him and all that, but I wish I got it. I spoke with him just through YouTube chat, but I never got a chance to hang out with him or like collaborate with him or anything, which was just sad. So it is what it is. Shout outs though, guys. We got 3 points on the board. We are very close to the next one, guys. 30-minute extension on the stream with a 20 times combo count. Let's freaking go. Thank you guys for your support tonight. Thank you so much. Let's see here. I got a question. Do you think that they're pushing the Pearl and there's time to shrink? Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean, Mr. Davis. I remember Etika had the fake Switch. People were going nuts. Oh yeah, I remember that video. It was with him and Alice, his girlfriend at the time. And like, she was like backing away like slowly. And like Etika was like, Joy-Con boys, Joy-Con boys. Oh man, sent Nintendo ninjas into a panic. Apparently Nintendo ninjas were sent to his door. Apparently Nintendo ninjas were like just showed up like Agent Smith. You know, like the we would like to play guys. Oh man. So yeah. What do you think Switch 2 launch title will be? Mario 3D, big 3D Mario. Big 3D Mario. Because we haven't had Mario in a hot minute, like a big 3D Mario game. So I think the next big evolution of Mario is coming at the launch. A few other content creators and I can start up spring online E3 replacement digital event to get third parties talk, share trailers, pre SGF thoughts. Psh, I mean, I would love to, but man, like, we would need somebody with a strong lead. We would need like John, or we would need somebody with a lot of subs, or somebody with a lot of pull to be able to get that, you know, that the developers can trust. I don't know if they'll trust me. I mean, we could, but I don't know. That'd be tough. Edka got you into YouTube. Nice, let's go. Yeah, Edka got me into streaming. I think before Edka, I never really streamed that much. Like, I was trying to stream, but Edka taught me that like you can do like just chatting streams. Remember, back then, just chatting streams were not popular. Like, streams like this were not like game. Like, you can do a podcast. That was like somewhat popular, but like an official, but like talking about video games or like making jokes and yelling on stream and like having hype and all that, that wasn't a thing, you know? That wasn't a thing. Give me 1 second here, guys. I gotta take this call. Sorry, lawyer stuff. All right, sorry about that, guys. Had to make another call. Let's go. See, you really have only 200 physical games only? That's a lot of games, man. Yeah, I think I have about 200. That's a lot of games. 200 games? That's a lot. You know? That's a lot of games. How much game you have? What does how much game I have mean? 200 Switch games overall. 200 physical Switch games. Physical. Yeah, I haven't counted though. I might have more. I don't know. I'm just saying I think I have around 200 or so. You know, which is that's a lot. I don't think that's a little bit. That's a lot. It's not as much as many other people out there, but I think that's a lot to me. So yeah. Just tell the lawyer only call during the she's trying to bleed you dry. Nah, it's all good, Zoltor. The best etiquette stream was his reaction to Rex's response to Nia's confession. The best etiquette stream was his reaction to Rex's response. I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one. I didn't see it. So I would trade all my games for a lady. Oh man, shout outs guys. Thank you for the support. Sorry for going off a couple different times on stream. I'm sorry. I just have some stuff that's happening this week, so I have to kind of take those calls. Otherwise, there's gonna be a problem, you know? So it's all good. Can you see my comments? I can see your comments, Mr. Davis. I think places the Fright Pro Nintendo Switch 2. Do you think local come out same year? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Mr. Davis. I'm not sure what you're talking about. So let me know in the chat. If anybody can decipher Mr. Davis code, let me know. So OJ, random question for you. Should folks who work on their feet for hours use ice cold water or warm to hot water to soak their feet? Should they use it to soak their feet? I mean, definitely you should keep your feet up for sure, especially if your feet get swollen. But the biggest thing, if you're on your feet for hours, you should absolutely have high quality shoes, and in addition to like high quality like cushions, like get good insoles in your shoes. So those are the two things that you should make sure, like you have good comfortable shoes for being on your feet, you know, slip resistant, good comfortable shoes, but then also like good inserts. Like if those shoes soles or like if those shoes, like the insoles aren't good or like the inside isn't good, make sure that's the most important thing, you know. And just making sure like when you get home, like if they're swelling, yeah, like, you know, you can ice it or you can lift your feet up. But just, yeah, the biggest thing is your shoes though. Your shoes, that's the biggest stuff right there. You were the Mr. Davis whisperer. Anderson says, I'm sad that E3's over because I've always had a dream of attending E3. Yeah, I went 3 times myself, and you know, I knew the writing was on the wall in 2016. Like honestly, like I knew the writing was on the wall in 2016, man, because like 2016 show was so whatever. Nintendo had already started doing directs, companies were starting to move away from things, but like it got progressively worse. Like there were some still like, you know, good ones in between them, but yeah. So yeah. Summer Games Fest is fine, but it lacks traveling and playing the games early. I mean, Summer Games Fest might get a huge boost now that E3 is dead, but a lot of companies were pulling out of E3 even before then, so it was kind of like everyone go watch Godzilla -1. It's amazing. I'll probably watch it once it comes to actual like services like Netflix and all that. I'll watch it then. I don't really feel like going to the movie theater and watching it. He's asking if the Switch Pro and Switch 2 drops next year. No, there will not be a Switch Pro and Switch 2 next year. No. Switch 2 probably, but not a Switch Pro as well. And don't mention Kai and Speed. Those are not moral leaders of streaming. You want to represent the next space for this generation. Being the most popular means nothing in terms of skill. Well, I simply said, yeah, popularity-wise. You know, obviously, morality, I guess I'm not the one to judge that 100%, although I've done it for other content creators. And yeah, those guys are crazy. I don't really watch their streams, you know. From what I've seen from Kai, I mean, he just seems like, you know, he's just like a really popular guy that people like, you know. I don't really see him doing too many bad things. I know Speed does some crazy, like Speed is probably worse than Kai in terms of what I've seen from him on stream, some of the stuff that he does. So yeah, morally and all that, yeah, those guys. But essentially what I'm trying to say is that those guys have all broken into like a new form of entertaining people on like a large or mass scale. For some reason or other, people find these two guys incredibly entertaining, like they found Etika. Now remember, when Etika first started, not everybody was on board with Etika. A lot of people did not like his antics. A lot of people did not like what he was doing. That said, oh man, this is not good and all that. So it's not like everybody was on board with his antics either. Now, compared to Speed, like I said, yeah, he never done anything like Speed's just crazy. But like, you know, there was pushback on Etika as well, you know. Yo, what's up, Blue Silver? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. What's up, Brandon White? Welcome. All right, take it easy, flipping the switch. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. Brandon Black? What? I don't know who you're talking about. Oh, okay, yeah, Brandon White, Brandon. Okay. Yeah, there you go. If you guys have questions, you can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence. Get your questions in. Let's go. Have you played any more Disgaea 7? Think about getting it. I have not played that much more of it after I was done streaming it. I have not played that much more. What's up, Psychotic Assault? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today, buddy? Shout outs to Flipping the Switch. You guys give some love. I know he's heading out. Shout outs to Flipping the Switch. Let's go. So yeah, get those questions in. Yo, what's up, Freddie Mercury? Welcome to the stream. Hetty says, overly asked question, but how do you take down so many games a year? What is your mindset strategy when going into a game? I don't take down that many games a year. That's the funny thing. Like, I only play the games that I really want to beat. You know, like Super Mario RPG, beat that game. I beat Sea of Stars. I beat Fire Emblem. I beat Resident Evil 4. I beat Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I beat the games that I really, really, really want to beat, you know? So, Vitality. Pinocha, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. PS5 Pro and Nintendo Switch 2. It's possible that those two both launch next year. I'm less weird. I don't know about the PS5 Pro. But the Nintendo Switch 2, I think that's definitely launching next year. Hey, OJ, did you already share your opinion on the day before? I never followed the day before or even knew what it was before it launched. So I was never part of that thing. That I beat Wonder. I have not beat all the special worlds on Wonder yet. Beat the game, but I've not beat all the special worlds. I gotta beat all that stuff. How often do you return to DLC if it's released several months after initial release? Sometimes I don't return to it at all. I gotta really enjoy the game or really like want to get into the game. Like, I haven't played Resident Evil's DLC. I haven't even played that. And I beat most of Fire Emblem's DLC, but not all of it. Tears is my game of the year, but I think Baldur's Gate 3 is a fantastic game, and it deserves for people that voted for it. It's fine. If I like Hideo Kojima, but goodness, he is overrated in my opinion. People with the overrated stuff. I mean, I get it. I get it. He's a different type of content creator, He's a different type of creator, you know. When it comes down to it, he really is. He's just different. So he does different type of stuff. But it's fine. So yeah, it is fine. So no Tales of Arise DLC? Nah. I don't know. Something didn't hit with me for Tales of Arise. It's really good. You know, I like the game, but I don't know. DLC for FF16 is the greatest RPG ever created. Just dropped. Yeah, greatest RPG ever created. I have not gotten into the DLC yet for that. I don't know, man. Like, I like DLC, but I think, you know what really ruined DLC for me? Freaking Xenoblade. Xenoblade ruined DLC for me because Monolith Soft always has this dope DLC plan, right? They go, you buy like the pass, right? And when you buy the pass, you get drops of like content. You get the drop season, boom, boom, boom. And then at the very end, you get like the whole shebang. You get like the big expansion. And it's like, that's like the most hype thing for me. So like whenever developers do DLC and it's nowhere near as good, it's just like, you know? So I think, I don't know, man. I think it just kind of ruined it for me. Like, especially Future Redeemed, it's like not even DLC. It's like, it is DLC, but it's like just such awesome DLC. So it's like, it's tough. And I know like The Witcher's done that, right? Like The Witcher, Blood and Wine, they did that. I know Cyberpunk did with their DLC. That was Phantom, whatever. That was really good. So it's very rare, but when developers do that, that's like the best type of DLC. Yeah, they're pretty much full games, you know. So yeah, they're pretty much full games. So yeah. So it is what it is. Got him on the ropes, boys and girls, on the ropes. Oh man, I don't know, man. It is what it is. Sorry, guys. I'm related. Game Fan says, yo, I heard sad news about E3. It's unfortunate. Look, the TGAs will be a new gamers Christmas, literally since it's December. I don't know. There's Summer Games Fest, so Summer Games Fest, you know, Summer Games Fest might be coming. Hold up. Right here, party man. Only few people know. Right here, party. Oh my gosh. It's like this right here. You know what I'm saying? Remember this? Not Dudley's stage. It's this right here. Oh! Throw in the towel! Throw in the damn towel! That's it! Throw in the towel! Throw it in, man! Throw in the towel, bro! Throw in the towel! Throw in the towel! Got him on the ropes. It's all good. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh man. That's F up. Oh man, it is. Hey, what's up, Bead Queen? Welcome to the stream, young lady. I know you've been here the last couple times, you just haven't been talking too much. But shout outs to Bead Queen. What's good? Welcome. Yeah, it sucks. Rip E3, man. Rip E3. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough in these E3 streets. I don't know, man. I'm looking at it in like all types of ways. You know. You know? I'm looking at it in different types of ways. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff that could happen. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I blame COVID. Hey man, you dealing with this? You dealing with this for years? That's all. So yeah, for years, bro. But I mean, like I said, right now it's kind of like, right now it's kind of like a lot of anger towards, like, you know, because of something. But hey, it is what it is. You know, it's all good. Hey man, it is what it is. But that's what happens. This is what happens when leave me on red for 10 years. Don't donate the money for 10 years. Donate it. Get it taken care of so everybody's happy. Man was killing the video. You're making jokes. I'm super disappointed in you. Throw in the towel. Now we're left with Jeff Keighley. Gow. Yeah, I know. Jeff Keighley, bro. Bro, the Keighley. Keighley's going to come through. You know? Keighley's going to come through. He's going to come through and take care of things. I don't know about you guys. Are you guys ready for the Keigleys? You guys ready for the Super Keigleys? I know I'm ready for the Keigleys. Y'all ready? Once again, questions, comments, all that stuff. Tag me at PlayerEssence. Hashtag PlayerEssence. Be more than happy to answer your questions, boys and girls. More than happy. So I'm ready to fall asleep on his shows. I fell asleep I think last year's Summer Games Fest, or was it this year's Summer Games Fest? When was this past year's Summer Games Fest? Okay, Callisto Protocol came out last year. Yeah, last year's summer. Yeah. Wait. When did Callisto Protocol came out? Was that 2022? Yeah, that was 2022. We're in 2023. So that was 2022. I fell asleep during the Keighley Summer Games Fest in 2022. This year's Summer Game. I don't remember this year's Summer Games Fest. I think I streamed it, but I don't remember it. I actually don't remember this year's Summer Games Fest. I think, didn't they showed off like, oh, they showed off Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, right? They had the trailer for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You know, I think that wasn't that this year's Summer Games Fest? What I remember was Refantazio. That was that Summer Games? That wasn't Summer Games Fest. Refantazio? That wasn't Summer Games Fest. That was first shown at the Xbox event. Was it? No, wasn't that first shown at the Xbox event? Refantazio? The first reveal of it? Yeah, I think it was. That was in the Xbox. Yeah, that was during the Xbox showcase. Exactly, because they had like the Xbox advertising on this. So yeah, that was during the Xbox showcase. Yeah, that was the Xbox showcase. Anderson Blitz with the 499, unlocking that. Combo breaker, 20 combos. We've unlocked an extra 30 minutes on stream. Let's go. Thank you so much, Mr. Anderson Blitz. Remember, if we get to 30, that will unlock 1 extra hour on stream. Let's go. And he says, plot twist. E3 canceled was a mission by Hideo and Jeff so that Hideo Kojima can get 3 hours on stage forever while everyone gets 10 seconds. Wrap it up, Mr. Alnuma. Wrap it up. Jeff Keighley's the type of dude that will invite Sakurai to an event and then not let him talk. Jeff Keighley the type of dude that rather miss out on getting a world premiere and go have a date with Kojima instead. If Kojima called him up and was like, yo, we're gonna go out on a date right now, Jeff Keighley would drop everything that he's doing and rush to wherever he needs to be. He'd take a plane ticket and fly to Japan as soon as Hideo Kojima said, please, I need your embrace. He would do anything. My man would definitely cross the heavens and the seas, you know, the skies and the seas to see him. What's that one? What's your song, Party Man? Anytime that I see Hideo Kojima, like, hold up, let's look it up. Kojima and Jeff Keighley, their newest thing that they had. Hold up. What was it? What was that thing that he revealed? It was called, what was it called? No? What was it? Game Awards, Kojima. Okay, yeah, the presentation. Okay, yeah, OD. Oh, yeah, it was called OD. OD, that's what it was. Well, let's see when they're actually on stage. So let's see when they're actually on stage. Hold on, I'm trying to look it up, guys. Give me a second. All right, so yeah, I'm trying to look it up on stage. I'm trying to find exactly what's going on with like, so here we go. Okay, here we go. I think I found it. I think I found it. Let's go. All right, here we go.
Making my way downtown, walking fast. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fly to the sky. Do you think time
Hey, watch this crusty presentation.
by?
Shout outs to Vanessa. I had to find the song. That's Kojima's theme song. That's Jeff Keighley's theme song to Kojima. 1,000 miles. He'll travel. Didn't Kojima definitely traveled 1,000 miles? He definitely traveled 1,000 miles to be on stage longer than anybody else. Oh man, good stuff. That wasn't loud enough. We weren't playing it. We weren't playing it. Hold up, we gotta do a better job of that one, because you know we gotta do a better job of that one, man. Hold up, here we go.
I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could.
We gotta show the hug. Gotta show the hug.
Tonight. There's always times like these when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever
Slow it down a little bit, baby. Let's speed it up.
Everything's so wrong and I don't belong living in your precious memory. 'Cause I need you and I miss you. Now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time went past me by? Oh, 'cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just say
One more time. One more time.
tonight.
Gotta bang it. I don't copyright incoming.
I don't wanna let you know.
He wanted to kiss him. He wanted to kiss him. He wanted to kiss him. I know he wanted to kiss him. He wanted to give him a kiss on the cheek. He didn't do it, but he wanted to. He wanted to. He wanted to. But hey, it is what it is, you know? Who made the... Y'all gonna look up the song now? That's, God, what's her name? Vanessa, like, something. Vanessa Carl something. I forgot her name. It's the song. I first heard the song on the movie called White Chicks. If you haven't heard the movie called White Chicks, or if you haven't seen the movie called White Chicks, look it up. It's freaking hilarious. It's like one of the funniest movies ever made. It's so funny. But yeah, there's a part in White Chicks where like, so it's like the Wayans brothers, you know, like you guys know the Wayans brothers, and they go undercover as like white girls in like a rich area, you know, like a rich area of town of like Los Angeles or something, because there's like illegal drugs or something like that. And they go undercover. And there's like this like black like football player, you know, that's like, or he's like an athlete or something. He's trying to get with one of them, you know? And like he's in the car, he's like in the car with them, and like it's so funny. It's so good. It's so freaking good, man. It's so freaking good. Yeah, that movie, it's a classic. It's a classic. It's a classic. It's so good. Yeah, the song's good, but it's even funnier like when you meme it. I'm surprised the song hasn't been memed more than it is, because it's a really good like memeing song. Yeah, it's Terry Crews. Terry Crews is the black guy that is like pursues like the fake white chicks. Terry Crews, he's all like big and buff, and like there's one scene that's so hilarious. It's like a scene like where he takes his shirt off and he starts like dancing in like the club. It's so hilarious. Like, I think he has like a whistle or something like that. Oh my god, it's so funny, dude. You already know that the movie's gonna be lit because the freaking opening scene. Oh my god, the opening scene is like the funniest thing. Like if you're, like I said, it's not, you know, it's kind of like funny. Like they make fun of everybody. They make fun of everybody in there. Like the opening scene is so funny, man. Like when he combs his hair to the side and he's like, it's like, yeah, whistle and glow sticks, dude. He's dancing with a whistle and glow sticks. It's so funny. So yeah, man. Let's see here. I seen the movie White Chicks. I think that's a good underrated movie. Also, I love the Wayans Brothers 90s show too. Yeah, the Wayans Brothers 90s shows was the 90s show, like the Wayans Brothers was really good. I used to watch that show all the time. But I was a big fan of the Wayans Brothers, like all of them. The older one too, like the In Living Color and like their stand-up comedy. I've always been a fan of the Wayans Brothers. Like they've always been really funny to me. So yeah. Oh, you might as well play that scene from the movie with him in the club. I don't want to ruin it for people. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. I want people to see it because I think a lot of you guys are going to go watch White Chicks, all right? So I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. So you guys can watch it, you know. Go watch White Chicks this weekend. Watch it this weekend if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, it's a really funny scene. And like, I don't want to root for the people who haven't seen it yet, you know. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah, Street Fighter 3 remix. Street Fighter 3 remix. I asked my mom to put flowers in the toilet bowl so I can urinate on them like Death Stranding, and she hit me so hard my clothes went out of style. I think there's supposed to be a funny joke somewhere in there, so I'll say, okay. Sounds good. Casual noob. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. I read it like I read it in a not funny manner though, which I already ruined the joke, I think. So I don't want to ruin it, but literally described half. Don't want to ruin it, but he literally described half the movie. I did not describe half the movie. I did not describe half the movie. There's a bunch of other parts in the movie that are really funny. You know, there's a bunch of other parts in the movie that are super funny. Bro wrote that thinking we laugh. He tried. He tried. You gotta give an A for effort. I give an A for effort, you know. You know, he tried. He tried. You know, I gotta give him some kudos for trying. Casual noob tried, you know. Oh man, what's up, Andre? Welcome to the stream though, bro. Appreciate you. Welcome. So yeah. Blank Man? I didn't see Blank Man. I always wanted to see it, but I actually never saw the movie. But I've seen like the previews and stuff, and I remember wanting to see it, and I never got a chance to see it. So I think I might watch that when I get the opportunity. So yeah. I don't know about all that PG #1, so we're just gonna remove the comment. I don't know if that's even real, but let's not worry about that, homie. I don't want to delve into that. I heard from Little Bird that you're planning to stream Baldur's Gate 3. No, I'm planning to stream Baldur's Gate 3. For real, I don't think I ever said that. I don't think I ever said I'm planning to stream Baldur's Gate 3. You know, I don't think I said that. But, Andre, I am planning out my new office and my room at the new place, and we've got some really cool stuff cooking for the new office, man. Like, I got it. They're finally doing the work, and it's starting to shape up, and it's going to look lit. The new place is lit. The people that live there, though, the person that made the place has no idea about interior design. So we're getting my people are in there taking care of it. But yeah, when it's going to be done, I'm going to have a dope office, dude. It's going to be, I'm not going to have pictures on the ground. I can tell you guys that right now. I'm not going to have pictures on the ground, but it's going to be a lit office, man. It's going to be a lit office / living room or office / game room. There's going to be a good amount of space. I mean, this room's actually pretty big. There's a ton of space over here. You guys can't see it, but there's like a whole another space over here. There's like a whole other space back there that you guys can't see. Like a whole more space over here. There's a TV that's right here that you guys can't see. A big old desk. So this space is actually fairly big, but it's my mom's house. So I kind of wanted to have like my own like my own space, you know? So I'll be working at it here until it's done. But yeah, it's finally taking shape. We were just getting the financials set together, which, yeah, it's not cheap. But we're taking care of it one way or another. We'll take care of it. Still waiting for more RoboCop. We can definitely get some more RoboCop in. At some point. Is there a physical of Baldur's Gate? I think I meant Baldur's Gate. You said Baldur's Hay. Yeah, there's a physical. You can get a Play Asia version. I think that has English on there, other languages, or you can just get like the physical like US version, like the special edition that has like a bunch of stuff with it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. A seller's market right now, so I'm trying to wait to buy. Yeah, you should definitely wait to buy because the interest rates are crazy. My interest rate was wild, man. Like wild interest rate. You know, if I didn't, you know, sell my house beforehand, I wouldn't even have the money to get the place. But I sold my house, so that was good. So then I was able to put it into this one. But the house wasn't like, it was move-in ready for some people. But if you saw what they did with this, like some of the stuff that they did with this house, like the person who built the house, the construction, they're freaking morons. Like, you know, like complete idiots. Like how they built the house. Like the house was just built. It's a nice house. It's got, you know, it's fine. Like it's got hardwood. It's got, you know, obviously it's got everything that it needs. Like it's not a rickety house, but like how they built it, like the rooms, it's like a 4-bedroom house. The rooms are too small. Like each room is too small. Like they're just tiny little cubicles. So I'm just like, what is this? And like the house isn't small, you know? It's like, it's not a small house. It's not a huge house, but it's not a small house. Like the master bathroom is terrible. Terrible. Like, and the funny thing is that there's plenty of space in the master bedroom. There's like a his and her, like there's like a little theater den thing in the master bedroom, but they made that little theater den, and the freaking bathroom, the master bathroom is tiny. There's a freaking tub, and then there's like a shower right next to it, and there's like no space. There's a double vanity, but then there's like no countertop space. It's insane. I'm like, who designed this? You know, who designed this house? So we're taking care of all that right now. So we're gonna make the rooms. We're gonna make them bigger. We're gonna make the 3 bedrooms into a 2-bedroom, and then one of them's gonna be my ops. The other one's gonna be just like an extra like spare bedroom. So, for Xbox Series X, I don't think there's a physical edition for Xbox Series X right now. I think just PS5. I think just PS5 and PC for right now. Yeah, if you wait till next year, I think rates might calm down by next year. Yeah, I mean, guys, I've seen Baldur's Gate 3. I just don't think it's a game that I want to play, you know? Like, I think I've settled on... I just don't feel like playing Baldur's Gate 3. You know, I don't know. What's the expected complete date for your office? Probably by the end of this month or early next year. So, I'm not exactly sure. Yo, what's up, Yalis? Thought they showed the physical edition for Xbox at VGAs. They never showed the physical edition. They were supposed to announce the Xbox edition at the TGAs, and the producer forgot to announce the Xbox version. So it just kind of like randomly, it's like, hey, it's available for Xbox right now. You a lawyer, OJ? No. Why are you asking me if I'm a lawyer? I never said that I was. You need HGTV to get you to love the list it. You need HGTV to get you to love it or list it. Okay, you're making a okay. Good one. I've seen like 20 different streams of it. I'm gonna buy it and try it. See what the hype is about. I didn't like the playstyle of Divinity, so I doubt I'll like Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, like I played Divinity a bit, and like, man, I did not like Divinity. You know, I'll try to get out. I mean, I thought Divinity was cool. Like, it's still one of the best Western AAA RPGs, like I said in my list, but it's just, I don't know, man. Yeah, I would have bought Alan Wake 2 by now if there was a physical edition of it. So yeah, it's a show on HGTV. Okay, cool. Sounds good. If a game was made where you're like Phoenix Wright, it'd be PlayerEssence. Objection! That's correct. Baldur's Gate is so much better than other. Baldur's Gate is so much better with other people. Feels like drag solo though. Yeah, there's co-op or there's online or there's something. I don't want to do all that. Yeah, I just don't feel like going through all like playing like a D&D style like game like that. I mean, it seems cool though. It seems cool enough. You know, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's cool, but the turn-based is boring. Like, it's not even like, to me, like turn-based is boring. Like, I like turn-based. Like, I like Super Mario RPG. Super Mario RPG is freaking lit, right? I like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem's lit. So I like turn-based, but that style of turn-based is just not my style, you know? where I'm out here like on a map and constantly having to, all right, you gotta watch out, pour oil over the ground and put fire, and then all of a sudden you can go there, you can convince the people to be like, it's just not my thing. But that doesn't mean that it's not good. That doesn't mean it's not deserving of game of the year. That doesn't mean it's not like lit, you know? So that's just kind of my thought process on it, at least. So yeah, that's just, like I said, my thought process. That's just what I think. But won't play Baldur's Gate 3 because weeb. I don't know. I play Western games too, so I don't know if it has anything to do with being a weeb or not. I play Western. Hell, I was playing Batman Arkham City. That's definitely not a weeb game. So, nah, fam. Must be talking about your mother or something. I must be talking about your mother or something. But nah, I'll play a game if it's good. Nothing to do with being a weeb or not. Let's see. The real game of the year is Princess Peach Showtime 2020. That's the real game of the year. I've got a big upcoming games. Princess Peach Showtime, like top 25 most anticipated. You know, Princess Peach Showtime's definitely on the list. You know, Batman Arkham City's lit though. Like I love me some Batman Arkham City. That game's awesome. That game's so awesome. So, game's so awesome. I mean, CRPGs are niche, but like obviously Baldur's Gate is like huge, right? It's like the big dog. So yeah. Baldur's Gate 3 is really good. But I agree, it's just not my style. Played some with my wife, but didn't like it. She was obsessed with it though. Nice. You gotta keep her if your wife was obsessed with Baldur's Gate. That's awesome. OJ, I totally get it. Like right now, I'm not into certain types of games that I may be into one time or try out more of, but definitely some game types I totally avoid no matter AAA or not. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, I'm not really big into CRPGs. Like I'm not big into like PC style games. Like if it's like a PC type of game, I'm not really into it like that. You know, and like I said, it's cool. It's definitely good. It has nothing to do with the game being bad. The game's good. It's just not for me. Got a question. You think we get the game on Switch too? It's possible. Yes, Mr. Davis, it's possible. You should host a D&D session with the on the Roll20 website and have members of the community join. I don't know how to play D&D, or I don't play D&D, so I don't know if I'm the best person to host that. Maybe I can join a game of D&D, and that would be good, you know. So yeah. It is what it is. Baldur's Gate 3 isn't my kind of game. Way more into JRPGs, but Baldur's Gate 3 ended up being the exception. I had to play it on easy mode the first time, but then it clicked. I couldn't stop. Yeah, I could see that. Everyone on the show, Mortal Kombat 1 Nintendo Switch version looks bad, but I agree because Switch version looks bad as well. That's random. Talk about Mortal Kombat. Okay, I don't care about Mortal Kombat on the Switch. I don't care about Mortal Kombat 1 on any platform for the most part. At least not at full price. Maybe I'll get it later. But yeah, I don't really care about Mortal Kombat 1. I'm really enjoying Mario RPG right now, and it's super good. Can't wait for Fire Emblem 4. Ah, gosh, Fire Emblem 4, dude, what's happening? Cross-gen? Switch 2? What is happening with Fire Emblem 4, man? What is happening with that game? I need to know. I need to know. So this 2024, we're going to break you out of your comfort zone with these games places. We're going to get you to try things you never would. 2024, break me out of my... RoboCop is definitely a game that I would never play. So that's already happening, right? I played RoboCop. You really think that I'm into RoboCop? You know, so I did play that game. I did play that. So there is that. No, but I get it though, man. I get it. It's Nintendo drops Fire Emblem basically every yearly, so I guess. Yeah, but like not like a Fire Emblem Warriors or like an actual like big Fire Emblem game. You know, we haven't gotten that every single year. It's like I think 2020 there was no big Fire Emblem game, was there? Well, there was no Fire Emblem in 2020, right? I think 2019 was Fire Emblem Three Houses. And then I don't think there was I don't think there was any, like, unless it was like the expansion, right? Yeah, I played didn't I play Call of Duty? Didn't I play Call of Duty? Andre, you got me to play Call of Duty. Call of Doogie. Just did your channel with one of my guitar students. He's a huge gamer. Thanks for being awesome. Hope your teeth are feeling better. Oh yeah, everything's... Oh, I never gave you guys an update. Okay, I did give you guys an update, but I'll give you guys an extended update. Everything's good with the teeth, guys. Everything's good. It's all patched up. And yes, remember I was telling you guys that I was having shooting pain on the top and bottom? That one tooth was causing shooting pain to the top of my mouth and to the bottom of my mouth. And was causing crazy amounts of sensitivity to all my teeth. That tooth was a problem, man. That tooth was a menace. That was a hell tooth. That tooth was causing so many issues for me. But now that it's out, everything's healed up. I can eat on this side of my mouth. I'm taking care of everything. I've got my Sensodyne toothpaste, the one with the enamel protection. I'm making sure that I got my saltwater mouthwash and my regular Listerine mouthwash. Make sure to brush my teeth normally good. Like, I've been doing that. It's just that tooth just got jacked up somehow. I don't know how, but everything else was good. Everything else was fine. After I got my teeth fixed in 2021, everything was fine. Well, 2021 into 2022, everything was good. And I thought that they messed up because I was having so much pain on the upper and bottom, but it was just that one tooth, which they did tell me that tooth was kind of messed up. But the lady, my dentist, couldn't work on it. She said, hey, this tooth is kind of really messed up. You just need to get it pulled. And I can't pull it. You got to go to the specialist. And I'm like, I just got done doing so much work on my teeth. I just got done paying so much work for my teeth. I just got done being in there with my mouth being all swollen and all that, going there. So I just didn't feel like going to the specialist and getting my tooth pulled. And on top of that, whenever they send you to like a crazy specialist, you know that itch is gonna hurt. You're gonna have hella crazy recovery time, and you know it's gonna hurt. And I just didn't feel like taking that time off of work. So that's the reason why that's the reason why I just didn't go. And it wasn't really hurting me too bad. But yeah, it got real bad this year. Like this year it got really, really, really bad. So I had to take care of it. But yeah, that tooth had been messed up for a while. It was my wisdom tooth. So, but anyway, now that that's good, I'm good. You know, now that that's out, I'm good. So. Yeah, Sensodyne Pro Enamel. Yep, that's what I use now. And everything's good, man. It helps my teeth. I don't feel any sensitivity like when I eat like hot food or when I drink cold, you know, liquids. I don't feel any sensitivity. It's not that bad. It's only if it's like really hot or really cold, then I'll feel a little bit. This tooth right here, I need to have the specialist work on this tooth right here because my dentist wasn't comfortable drilling because the tooth was barely savable. That's the same tooth I had when I went to Nigeria and I ate a plantain chip and it literally almost ended my whole mouth and my life. I ate one plantain chip and my tooth shattered into more pieces than Mega Man. You guys ever seen when Mega Man dies and he's like, ah, and like he like dissolves into like multiple circles? That was literally my tooth. Like I shattered my tooth and bits of my tooth went flying out of my mouth. It was insane. Like it exploded. Freaking Mega Man, dude. Like my tooth just shattered to pieces. I have no idea. One day it was fine, no pain whatsoever, no problem. The next day, tooth cooked. Completely cooked. I had so much pain and I couldn't do anything because there was no way in hell I was going to a dentist in Nigeria. So I couldn't do anything. I just had to stay there, ride it out for like the next few weeks that I was there, and then come back here, then take care of it. But even then, she was like, yeah, this tooth is barely savable, dude. We got to take you to a specialist. Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. Do you think waiting so long into the gen for Switch 2 will hurt chances? No. Switch launched 3 years after PS4, Xbox One had no bearing on whether the Switch was going to be successful or not. It has nothing to do with it. So no, what makes Nintendo system successful is not Microsoft and Sony. What makes Nintendo system is Nintendo games. I think Microsoft and Sony have to worry about each other because they have a lot of crossover. They have a lot of brand deals with third-party developers. So of course, yes, they need to launch right next to each other because they're in direct head-to-head competition. Nintendo is in competition for your time, but Nintendo's doing something different. They're doing a hybrid. They have their big first-party games to sell the system. So no, Nintendo sells their system when they want to sell their system, and it has nothing to do with Microsoft and Sony because people said the same thing. Oh, this launching too late. It's too late into it. 3+ years after Microsoft and Sony. Oh, that's gonna be. Switch was just fine. You know why Switch was fine? Not because of Microsoft and Sony. It had nothing to do with them. It's because Nintendo, their marketing, their advertising, their games. So as long as Nintendo nails those things, they don't have to worry about Microsoft and Sony. Hell, the Nintendo Switch right now is still selling. It's still selling right now against Microsoft and Sony systems. Like, it's still, sometimes, it's outselling the PS5 in Japan, and it's outselling the Xbox Series here in the US. So, if people are still willing to buy the Nintendo Switch right now. So if the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out, people are going to be willing to buy that as well. So yeah. PlayStation Yearly Wrap-Up came out today. I clocked in 994 hours. I can only imagine how crazy my Switch hours are going to be. Everyone's hours looking like this year. I don't even know. How do you check your hours? My hours are pitiful on PlayStation, probably. I don't really play it too much. My hours are pretty bad on PlayStation. So yeah. Nintendo are the console frontrunners at this point. Competition is Nintendo is in the wake of Nintendo's wake at this point. I mean, you've always got to be cognizant of what's going on, and obviously stuff like, hey, well, Microsoft and Sony has already been out for how many years? But what is Microsoft doing? Obviously, PS5's doing great, but what is Microsoft doing that's going to threaten, or that Nintendo should be incredibly worried about? They're getting outsold by the Switch. You know, obviously PlayStation is doing incredibly well, but trust me, if there was a new Nintendo system with big 3D Mario and big games, like, Sony can't keep up with the game production. Like, Sony's lineup has been pretty bad for the past year or so. Their lineup has been kind of bad. This year was not good. They did not have a lot of games this year in terms of big first-party exclusives. And next year, I mean, I think it might be better. Yeah, I think so, but I'm not sure. So Nintendo just needs to bring out their system and their games and their marketing, and they'll be fine. You know, they don't need to worry about Sony or, you know, Microsoft and what they're doing. Says, oops, sounds like the dentist was has horrible skill. No, it's not the dentist has horrible skills. That the you know, not every dentist can do everything. Like, you don't want your typical dentist doing like a tooth extraction. Tooth extractions and certain root canals need to be done by by specialists. A general dentist kind of likes to get you in and out, hit you up, do that, you know, no sleeping gas, nothing else. This is kind of like, you know how like a surgeon, there's certain surgeons that do certain surgeries compared to other surgeries. Dentists, maybe not quite as specialized, but also kind of like that, at least here in America, maybe in different countries. And yes, there are some dentists that can do everything, but there are two grades of when you're trying to do things with your teeth. Like, if you're getting an extraction, you know, most of the time, not all the time, but a lot of times they're going to send you to somebody else. So it's really not a skill thing. They can do it, but it's not something that they're going to do there. There's certain equipment, there's certain things that you need, and they don't have that there in terms of what they do. They just kind of like patch up work, obviously root canal. They can do root canal work. They can do all that. But yeah, tooth extraction and things like that, sometimes you got to go see the specialist for that. So they make sure that they do it like somebody that's trained and 100% knows exactly what they're doing, can put you to sleep if they need to, can do everything that they need to do. So I kind of like it that way, you know, instead of like a jack of all trades and potentially I'm kind of sketchy on that. Go to someone that knows exactly what they're doing, you know, that specializes in it. So yeah. Am I frozen? Are you frozen? Are you Elsa, Andre? I'm joking. Kind of bad they had 6 exclusives in 3 years. No, I said this year. This year has been pretty bad. This year has been pretty bad. But yeah, I mean, overall, like, yeah, they haven't been great, I guess. I mean, I don't know, like, I don't know what's going on with their studios, their live service projects. The problem, that's probably part of it. The Fire Emblem game 2020 would be the weird limited NES release game. Yeah, that doesn't count. Yeah, it's funny. There's people that think that powers be all end all, despite Switch proved them wrong. Yet then they use the Steam Deck as proof Switch needs more power. Yeah, the Steam Deck that's getting outsold. But I mean, I get it though. Like, Switch does need an update, and it's coming. The problem is that people are acting like it's not coming. That's the funny thing. It's like, yeah, it's coming. Like, if you don't want to play your Switch, or if you think, then don't play it. We all know, like, we've all seen the information out there. Like, it's coming. So just wait for it to come out, and if not, just play your Steam Deck in the meantime. Like, there's no point in saying it needs to come in. If we already know it's coming, they're working on it. You know. That's true. Dentists cannot do everything. Yeah, they can't do everything. They can do most things, not everything. I think that the Series S is holding it back. I wish Microsoft would part from the Xbox and take the Series X for themselves to sell it. Phil Spencer does not know what he's doing at all with the product. Xbox is a brand, not a product. I mean, that's what they went with. I don't know if Phil Spencer needs to be fired or anything like that, though. Like, I don't think that's the case. You know, I don't think that's the case. So I don't think he needs to be fired. But yeah. I don't think Series S is a terrible console. I mean, I don't like it, and I don't want one because it's all digital. I don't think it's terrible. I think that it's a good entry level point, you know, for people out there. But yeah, I mean, it might cause some problems for them. Xbox branding is awful. Let's be honest. I mean, awful? No. The problem is that their game lineup is not great. Listen, let me tell you guys something right now. If Xbox had, let's just say this. I'm just gonna give you guys a hypothetical. Let me just throw this out there. If Xbox, let's just say Xbox had already in the 3 years that Xbox Series X and S have been out. Let's just say there was a new Banjo and Kazooie. There was a brand new Perfect Dark. There was a brand new Killer Instinct. There was a brand new weird kind of like Grab by Ghoulies or something stupid. There was a brand new Gears of War, right? Let's just say all of that was out, right? All of that was out. And let's just say there was like a brand new, I don't know what else. Like, let's just say like a brand new, like another game. And oh, Battletoads was lit. Battletoads was super lit. And they made something like crazy, like RC Pro Am Racing 2 or something like that. Let's just say 7 more games that were all high quality, 80 plus or 90 or game of the year quality. I don't think any of us would be saying any of this. I don't think any of us would be saying any of the things that we're saying. I think their branding would be just fine. I think that everyone would say Phil Spencer's doing a great job. But that's the reason why you guys are saying this, is because all that stuff isn't out. And that's on Phil Spencer, right? So that's on Phil Spencer, which he admitted that's on him. But if that stuff, it's about the games. It's about the games. They don't have the games right now. Like, Redfall was a flop. Forza, we know they're beating us into the ground. It's a racing game. It's a racing game. There's only so much a racing game can do. Racing games, this is not the old days where racing games can carry a system like the PS2 or like the 360. They didn't really carry the 360, but like, ain't nobody gonna rush out there and buy like a system for racing games all day. You just hold down a button and race. It's not enough juice. There isn't enough pizzazz with the racing game. And Forza comes out all the time. You race. So yes, Forza's been great, but that's not gonna move the needle. And that's what's been consistent with them. The only super high quality thing that they've done outside of like the Double Fine, what was it? Psychonauts 2. You can say Psychonauts 2. But outside of that, there really hasn't been many super high quality things from Microsoft. Now, they did have Deathloop. You know, that's Bethesda, but you know, they purchased Bethesda, and like there's Deathloop. There was that. Maybe you can add in Deathloop, but that's also on PlayStation. So they don't have enough exclusives that are in that game of the year, in that like multiple categories. They need more of that, you know? They need more of that. Exactly. They have the IPs. They're just not they're just not using them efficiently. So Blink's the time sweeper. Yeah, Fable. If Fable was out, let me tell you something right now. I'd even say if they got Fable out, people would think a little. If let's just say Fable was out and it was as good as The Witcher. You don't think people might have a little bit of a different opinion of Microsoft? If Fable came out and it was as good as like The Witcher or like Final Fantasy or something like that, like I think people would be like, okay, Fable's out. This is back. We out here, you know? But, you know, I hope Fable's good. I really hope it's good. Reason I always choose PlayStation over Xbox because the AA Japanese support. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's why when people say, what should I get? I'm always like, get PlayStation, because PlayStation has like, you know, their first party clip is probably going to be a little bit better than Microsoft's. And they also get they get all pretty much almost 100% Japanese support, pretty much 100% Japanese support with the odd exclusion here and there for like maybe like a, you know, a Japanese game that comes to Switch only, like a Rain Code or something like that, right? But in the past, they used to get games like Rango. That used to be the exclusive, but now sometimes it goes to Nintendo, or they share it. But yeah, they pretty much get everything. They get Atelier, they get Star Ocean, they get they get Star Ocean, they get they get pretty much everything plus their first party game. So I always tell people, yeah, if you want like a third party machine, I think that like PlayStation might be a bit better than Xbox for that. Yeah, the thing is that they messed up on the Fable protagonist because she's actually good looking in IRL, but the model that they used there for her was terrible. Like the in-game model is terrible because IRL she's fine. You know, she's fine. There's nothing wrong with her. Also, Pentiment, Hi-Fi Rush, Starfield, and Forza were all games I enjoyed a lot this year on PC. Maybe MS would sell more consoles if they put it on PC, but then people would be then I'd get pissed. Yeah, I mean that's part of it. I think that's also eating away at their sales. That's why they don't really go over console sales now. They're all about the you know, they're all about the what's it called? They're all about the engagement. How many players? You know, things like they're all about things like that now, not about actual console sales, you know? So there's also that. There's also that. Excuse me. So yeah. Oh, RC Pro Am would be number 3. I don't know. I remember playing the original NES one. I forgot there was a second one if there was. Like Pentiment, like that game's cool, but it's not gonna sell any systems. Even if it was exclusive, that's not gonna sell. Like Hi-Fi Rush, it's cool, but Hi-Fi Rush ain't selling no systems. It's not a system mover. It's a Game Pass. You know how I know it's not a system mover? Because there was no marketing campaign. You can't have a game that's like a real system mover and there's no marketing campaign for the game, like where you don't actually have a release date and like hype it up like with press events. I mean, so it's not because it's not long enough. It's just not. It's a really good game. It's super high quality, but it's not going to move the needle. So that's what I'm saying. Like Microsoft just needs more games that kind of move the needle. They've got third party, like the games that do come there third party are good. Like a lot of games are, you know, good and everything. And Microsoft is a good place to play. Like a lot of Western third party games if you want them on there. There's good things about the Microsoft system, the OS. Like there's a lot of good things about Microsoft system. I actually like a lot. I mean, I like my Series X as a system. I think it's fine. I think that it's fairly quiet too, in terms of things, and I think that the UI is good, and I think that it's easy to navigate, and there's a lot of features. You know, it's just they just need to get the first party stuff in a row, and they'll be okay. I just bought a Series S for racing game, sir. I'm sorry to hear about that. So, would love to play Fable games one day. Yeah, the Fable's really good. Do you think Starfield was a success to sell systems? I mean, I think that initially, yeah, but I think that they might have ran out of juice because initially Starfield did give them a big bump, but then it kind of died quickly. Like that momentum didn't carry over, you know? It kind of just like Starfield kind of came and went, you know? So I think that's the problem, that the fact that Starfield didn't live up to the expectations of, oh, this game was in development for forever. People were saying this is going to be game of the generation. This was going to be a generational game. So I think that the problem is that it didn't live up to that. Like with the review scores and with fans, like fans love the game. There are people that like the game, but it did not, like the general consensus is that it's not a game of the generation like Skyrim or something like that, right? Or like Oblivion. That's the general consensus. It's just not that. It's still really good and you can have fun with it, but it's just not up to, it's not like a, you know, for some people, like some people feel God of War is like that type of game, or like, you know, Breath of the Wild, even Tears to a degree, right? Or like something like that, or like Super Mario 3D or Super Mario Odyssey, you know, something along the lines of that, you know? Or like for, I know not for everybody, but like The Last of Us Part 2, you know, something like that. It's not quite up to that level. You know, what's up, Danny boy? Yo, Flukas with the $5. Thank you so much for the dono, man. And he says, you're spot on about Xbox, it's about the games. I wish someone at MS would understand that because they seem to not get that. I just don't get it. Yeah, Phil Spencer, he had an interesting interview where he was like, you know, where like they were asking, well, if you just release more games, you know, or better games, like that can sell the system more. And he's like, oh, it's not about that. I'm like, wait, how? Wait, how is it not about like releasing or selling like the games, you know? Yo, thank you so much, Flukas. Thank you for the $5, bro. Appreciate that. 21 combo count. We're getting near the end of the stream. We have extended it by 30 minutes though, guys. But we do have about 7 more minutes We will have an extension of the stream if we hit our 30 combo count. Might be tough though, with only about 6-7 minutes left. But yeah, shout outs. 21 minutes is still good. We still extended it by 30 minutes at least at the minimum. So shout outs. Says, yeah, I remember him saying that. Yeah. You know what I saw on Twitter the other day? Like this is what makes me say like I haven't always evolved, because I still sometimes go back and forth with people on certain posts. But I saw somebody else like tag me, and like, did you know that somebody clipped my wee wee, like I will fight Blade? Like I was just joking. Did you know somebody clipped that and was like, this is completely disrespectful? And then somebody else tagged me and was like, yeah, especially from somebody who's like 50 years old. I was like, dang, I'm getting roasted by people on Twitter over, like, this is completely disrespectful. I was like, dang, I'm just joking around, bro. I mean, yeah, so what that I'm 50 years old? Listen, yes, I'm old. I'm an old man. Do you think I care? Do you think I care that I'm old? Do you think I'm not gonna be me because I'm old? No, I'm always gonna be me. It don't matter how old I am. I'll be 78 years old saying, Toby Blester. I'll be 100. I go till I can't stop, won't stop until I drop. I'm gonna be me no matter what. So it don't matter. I be 50, I be 500. I'm still gonna be me. So that don't matter. But I just found that it was funny that dude he took that so seriously. Listen, let me tell you guys, if I do like the wee wee, it's a joke. And the reason why it's a joke, it's not making fun of French people. I like France. I like French people. They're cool. They're good. You know, it's good stuff there, man. I want to visit. It has nothing to do with that. All it has to do, it's a joke from back in the day with Pierre Escargot. You guys remember Pierre Escargot? And he goes, he just makes up different type of stuff, and then he translates what he's saying. It's the same thing. That's all it is. And he's like in a bathtub, you know, with rubber duckies and stuff. Like, it's just, that's all it is. It's not like hating on anybody or anything like that. Or it's not like all that. Yeah, all that. Was that from the French community? It wasn't. No, the French community ain't say nothing. I don't think, I know that there's French people that watch my stream and like they were laughing. Like, look at this stupid black guy doing this, thinking that we talk like this. They thought it was funny. I've had French people like laugh at it because I know that I have like French users, and like when I've done like, they're like, oh yeah, look at this stupid guy thinking we talk like this, right? Like they think it's just silly. It's not like a serious thing, you know? So I don't think that it's like, they're probably just, oh, look at this silly American, look at this stupid American, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just think they're laughing at me and with me, you know? Because like, yes, I look stupid while doing it. I agree, it's dumb, it's really dumb, and no, French people don't talk like that, you know? But I think anybody that's French would just be like, it's silly. Like, it's like when, I don't know, like when I see like white guys or like when I see like white comedians like make fun of like the hood, like, yeah, what's up, man? Like when they do stuff like that, it's the same thing. It's like exaggerated. It's not serious. It's not like, oh, now we hate French people, or oh, now we hate black people because they're doing like an exaggerated accent of like, you know, a gangster or something like that, or like a black dude or whatever, right? Like it's not that big of a deal, you know? So yeah. Let's see, OJB stream until he's 87. Put your dollars in your, what are those things called? Wallets. Oh, no, pockets. So, the internet people take everything. Yeah, it's too serious. Yeah, like that one time that I was talking about, like, what was his face? Like the dude, like from the Xbox website, he was like got all salty that the guy from God of War was like, you know, like, oh, my speech was longer than the Call of Duty campaign. Like, it's like, dude, it's a joke. It's a joke. Don't get so salty about it, you know? So yeah. This is, they don't talk like that. That's why it's funny. People take this. Yeah, exactly. They don't talk like that. That's why it's funny. They don't. But the guy was like, suck at me. Yeah. Me. My Yeah. Okay. OJ, dollars in your pockets have been stuck in my head ever since you expended that one day. LOL. Yeah, put the dollars in your pockets. Okay. No, seriously, I'm done. I'm done, guys. I'm done. Says nice Nikes. Yeah, these are my Game Award Nikes, guys. These are my Game Award Nikes. Here, I'll show you. I got them for the Game Awards, specifically for the Game Awards. These are my Game Awards Nikes. So yeah, they're nice. For my black Keely Nikes. So that's Haitian. Second V. Pepe la pew pew pew. They're gonna clip you again. Do it. It's like the story behind put your dolls in your pockets, along with many other stories you've told. Yeah, the dolls in the pockets is great. It's a good story. Maybe I'll tell it again in a week. Maybe I'll tell it again later. So this is very disrespectful. Yes, it's very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. It is what it is. But all right, guys. We're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that like button before you go. Shout out to everybody who watched today. Good 2.5 hour stream. I do have some announcements with the stream for next year. We are going to be doing things a little bit differently for next year. So I hope you guys are getting ready for that. There is going to be some new things, obviously. Once the office gets done, there's going to be a new space. There's going to be new layout. There's going to be new text that I'm going to have across here. We're going to have new notifications. I'm kind of working on all of that. So just give you guys a little bit of a heads up. So that's all that's getting done. So it's going to be a lot of fun, man. I'm looking forward to that. We're going to have new rewards for donos and new notifications for stuff. I'm going to change the YouTube notification. The beaten up JoJo, you know, that might just go away for a bit. So we're going to have some new notifications for donos and stuff. I'm going to record some new, obviously dollars in your pockets and stuff. So we're still going to have some of those, but we're going to have some new ones from my other stories. So I'm going to get into production of those soon. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that's happening on the channel. So certain parts of Nigerians speak French, or is that only Cameroon? That's only Cameroon. Not really, or that's definitely not Nigeria. Nigeria, it's like they have their own tribes in Nigeria, you know, that speak different dialects of that stuff that's native to Nigeria. But there really isn't any outside languages outside of English. The only language that I know of in terms of Nigerian speaking would be that's not native would be English. Now I'm pretty sure that there's some other languages out there, maybe some French or some others, but little small pockets. But nah, it's mainly just either people speak English or they speak their native tongue based off their tribe in their area. So mine would be Igbo, so that's what we speak. But there's a bunch of other dialects and languages. My wife knows all of them though. She can speak almost every native tongue that's in Nigeria, which is crazy. Plus obviously English. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and we will see you guys for the next one. Shout outs to Flipping the Switch. Thank you for the big donos tonight, man. Shout outs to everybody who supported the stream. It was lit. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, 21 times combo count. Definitely, we upped it by almost 10 today. So good stuff. And we will see you guys. I should be streaming tomorrow. If I don't stream tomorrow, I'll take tomorrow off, and then we'll stream on Thursday maybe. Or we'll take Thursday off. So we might stream tomorrow, then take Thursday off. I got some stuff to do on Thursday. So yeah, we'll probably do that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace, love, and awesomeness. You guys go watch my most recent video. I had a Dragon Quest video. Go watch that if you haven't seen it. There will be a video for for Patreons, but also for members of me playing some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So if you want to watch that, that will be up either tonight or tomorrow for members. So that'll be up for that soon. All right, take it easy, Bad Set. Thanks for coming out to the stream, brother. Shout outs to everybody. Here's the most recent video. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. All right, guys. Love y'all.